Well?
Is Mr. Pendleton at home?
He's gone out for a few minutes. Who wants to see him?
The name is Keene. This is Mr. Clancy. We're investigating the death of Doris Carlyle.
Come in.
Thank you.
I'm Gloria Hayden, a friend of Craig.
I see.
Craig just went out for the newspapers. He'll be right back.
Good.
My, oh, my.
What?
Well, I was just admiring that fur coat on the chair.
It's sable.
Well, what of it?
It's very pretty. Is it yours?
There's no law against owning a sable coat, is there?
None at all. Did you say your name was Miss Hayden?
Yes.
And how do you happen to be wearing a wedding ring?
None of your business.
Oh, no, take it easy, sister.
If the lady doesn't want to answer questions, Mike, I won't urge her. She can always answer to the police.
Well, I've got nothing to hide. I'm married to Craig. He gave me that coat as a wedding present.
You must be rather wealthy. May I ask how long you've been married to Craig Pendleton?
Just a week. I left my job in a Broadway show. He's taking me on a honeymoon soon.
Oh, that's very interesting. Where to?
South America. Rio de Janeiro. Craig says it's very romantic in Rio.
Yes. It's also quite far from here, Mrs. Pendleton.
What do you mean?
Mr. Keene.
Good evening.
Well, we seem to have guests.
Yes, Craig. This man's name is Keene, and this is his partner. They're asking questions.
Oh? What kind of questions?
Questions about you and your wife and Doris Carlyle. There's every reason to believe that Doris Carlyle was murdered.
Craig, I'm scared.
Take it easy, Gloria.
Tell me, Mr. Pendleton, what business are you in?
I make investments, Mr. Keene.
The kind of investments that enable you to buy your wife a sable coat?
My investments pay off very well.
Are you a gambler, Mr. Pendleton?
Why should I answer that?
Because I'd like to know how you got the money to pay for this apartment and that coat.
And if I don't tell you, Mr. Keene?
I'll have the police get my information for me.
Yes, I am a gambler. What of it?
Can you prove you won the money you seem to have?
How else could I get it?
By theft or blackmail?
Oh, that's not so. Craig, what
Gloria, please. Let me handle this. Are you inferring, Mr. Keene, that I might have blackmailed Doris Carlyle?
Perhaps, Mr. Pendleton.
That would have been a waste of time.
Would it?
I could have gotten her money in another way. Gloria here knew that. I've told her.
And just how could you have gotten Mrs. Carlyle's money in another way, Mr. Pendleton?
By marrying her. She accepted my proposal the day before she died.
Well, that's three of them, Mr. Keene, and all of them claim they were engaged to marry Doris Carlyle just before she died. So two of them must be lying.
Perhaps all three are lying, Mike, to cover themselves.
Well, what do we do now, boss?
We're going up to see the last of Doris Carlyle's suitors, Buddy Hilliard. But first, I want to check on a few alibis that were given me tonight.
I'll show you to young Hilliard's room myself, Mr. Keene and Mr. Clancy.
Thank you, Mrs. Finnegan.
I've been his landlady now for almost a year, and I never saw him act the way he's been acting since that girl of his died.
Mrs. Carlyle?
Yes, he was in love with her, all right. And since her death, he's hardly stirred from his room. He just sits around grieving, and there's nothing I can do to help
All right.
him.
Case like that, they usually...
Here we go.
Just 3 days before the wedding. Oh, what a shame.
Wedding? What wedding?
Here we go again.
Why, Buddy Hilliard and Mrs. Carlyle were going to get married.
Is that what he told you, Mrs. Finnegan?
Remember,
He not only told me, Mr. Keene, but I went downtown
What was the
with the two of them to
context
get the
of that?
license.
I don't
I was
remember.
going to be a witness
Something.
at the wedding.
Just a second, Mrs. Finnegan. You mean you actually had proof that Buddy and Mrs. Carlyle took out a license to marry?
I saw it myself.
Well, that means that the other three are lying, Mr. Keene.
Definitely, Mike. Evidently, Buddy was the man she really was engaged to.
Well, this is Buddy's room. I know he's in. I didn't see him go out today.
Well, if there's no answer.
Well, knock again, Mike.
That's funny.
You have a key to this room, Mrs. Finnegan?
Yes, a master key. Here it is. I can't imagine how he could have left that. Oh, Mr. Keene.
Yes, I'm afraid we're too late.
Boss, is he...
He's dead. He's been shot through the head. The police will be here in a few minutes, Mike, but we can't wait for them.
Why not, Mr. Keene?
Because we've got a date with the murderer. Come on, Mike. We're going to Doris Carlyle's apartment to reconstruct the crime. When we put our hands on the man who killed her, we'll have poor Buddy's killer in the bargain. Mrs. Carlyle's body was here, Eddie, on this chair.
Yes, Mr. Keene.
Was there anything unusual about the room when you found her?
The room was just as it is now. Mrs. Carlyle's body was over there in that chair, next to them magazines.
Well, it's quite a pile of them.
Yes. Practically all of them are Hollywood movie magazines.
Well, you see, Mrs. Carlyle used to love to read about the movie stars.
Odd.
What is, Mr. Keene?
But a magazine like this one should be in with the others.
Mr. Keene, you said you wanted to see her bank statements. She always kept them in that drawer.
Oh, you go through those bank statements, Mike. You know what I'm looking for.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, I'm making a complete inspection of this apartment from top to bottom.
Mr. Keene, I got it, boss.
The check I hoped you'd find, Mike?
Yes, sir. And saints preserve us, if this is really the guilty man.
It is, Mike. I'm certain of that. Because I found a very amazing clue myself.
You have, sir?
Mike, I think we'll have the murderer pay us a visit here. Let me have that phone, please. Well, that's our man, Mike. Eddie, would you please answer it?
Yes, Mr. Keene.
And don't be afraid.
I'm not, sir. Not with you and Mr. Clancy around.
Well, this is it, boss.
Keep your gun handy, Mike.
Come inside, sir.
Here he comes. Good evening, Mr. Frederick.
Well, good evening, Mr. Keene. I was rather surprised by your call. It's rather late for a visit, isn't it?
Not too late, Mr. Frederick, to apprehend a murderer.
Sir?
You killed Doris Carlyle.
Are you joking, sir?
You caused her death by giving her sleeping pills in this apartment. You probably put them in a drink.
Did I? And why, may I ask?
Because you sold her a bogus painting. As an art critic,
stuff
you
on
advised
It's
her
better
to
than it used to
spend
be. More like it.
$100,000
Yeah,
on a Rembrandt painting.
it's what gating's for, but
That
now
one
I'd like,
over
all
there on
right,
the wall.
yeah. Where's the chat?
Painting,
Bring it
however,
forward.
is not genuine. It's a clever imitation.
How do you know I sold it
Okay.
to her?
This check was made out to the Clown
Okay.
Galleries. The firm
Okay.
you're
Oh,
working
you don't have your stuff on. Let's
Naturally,
do
they
that.
were kind
On the wrong
enough to
tab.
back up your
Still on the
alibi
right
when
tab.
I called.
You're very clever, Mr. Keene.
And so are you, but you made a few mistakes. The night Mrs. Carlyle was murdered, she quarreled with you. By accident, she'd come across this art magazine, and she discovered that the so-called Rembrandt you sold her was actually in the Louvre in Paris. Rather than face prison and disgrace, you contrived to murder her.
That's quite right, Mr.
He
Keene.
admits it. The murderer. He admits it.
Eddie, there's no need for that.
I'm sorry, Mr. Keene.
Frederick, why did you also murder Buddy Hilliard? Was it because he won Doris Carlyle away from you? Or did he also find incriminating evidence of your first killing?
The young fool seemed to have found out what you found out. He paid for it.
You
The
don't
way
have to
you're
be
going to
poor
pay.
anymore.
Mike,
All right, here we go.
Come on, Frederick. Let's get going.
You don't have to be
you'll find
poor.
a police car waiting for
All
you
right, here
in
we
front
go.
of the building.
And 3.
Thank
All right,
you.
here we go.
That's very convenient, Mr. Keene.
Yeah. Play a
Ready?
clip of you. Let's see.
Appears as if our search is over.
Oh, it's this one. You want to hear
So
it?
grateful.
Show
to you,
me your
Mr.
tits.
Keene.
Gee.
I just can't tell you how I feel.
You needn't try. I think I understand. Is this a picture of Mrs. Carlyle?
Yes, sir.
She was very beautiful.
The most beautiful woman I ever saw, Mr. Keene. And the kindest.
I'm sure she would have been grateful, Eddie, for your loyalty.
And so Mr. Keene solves another perplexing crime and brings the glamorous widow's murderer to justice.
Okay, just letting you guys know what's going on here. So that's an inset shot of some puppies being streamed while they sleep. They may or may not move much in the next little bit, but I need to run this for a while to see if it's doing what I need it to do. So just hang in there, or not, whatever. This is just a thing. You can come hang out, chat, talk, whatever. I'll pop in here and there, but right now I'm just prepping Monday show for posting. So there's that. Okay. All right. Okay.
Wallflowers in business, just as there are wallflowers in every social gathering. And frequently, they are the people with dull, dingy teeth or unwelcome breath. Now, to help correct this dental double trouble when due to improper cleansing, use Colonos toothpaste.
There has never been...
It's a high-polishing, high-foaming toothpaste with a
He's
mouthwash
really great.
effect built right in.
He said...
A double result toothpaste that actually freshens your breath while it brightens your teeth. You see, the special high-polishing action of Colonos quickly removes ordinary unsightly surface stains from your teeth, and thus really brightens them. And the wonderful high-foaming action of Colonos makes your breath fragrantly sweeter, actually freshens it. To get the full benefit of the extra mouthwash effect Colonos offers, use Colonos as you would any other toothpaste. But after you finish brushing, swish its active, bubbly foam thoroughly through your mouth like a mouthwash. Remember, for fresher breath, for brighter teeth, for a more sparkling smile, use Colonos toothpaste. It has been approved by dentists everywhere. If you prefer powder, try Colonos tooth powder. It offers the same double result and has a refreshing wintergreen flavor as well. Get KolYnos, Colonos, toothpaste or tooth powder. Tomorrow, buy Colonos. You've been listening to Mr. Keene, Tracer of Lost Persons, on the air every Thursday at this time. Don't miss Mr. Keene next Thursday when the kindly old Tracer turns to the case of the Golden Scorpion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the American Broadcasting Company brings to its entire network one of radio's most unusual programs. Pat Novak, for hire.
Sure. I'm Pat Novak, for hire. That's what the sign out in front of my shop says. Pat Novak, for hire. Down here on the San Francisco waterfront, it's got to be that way. You got to rob a few graves if you want cigarette money. You need lots of work and roomy sleeves if you're going to play a pat hand. Sometimes, in a good week, you can duck trouble 3 or 4 days in a row. And then it creeps up on you like an old charge account. Well, I should have known that when I went to the bank. I was up to my knees in mud and didn't even know it was rainy season. It was Tuesday. I went by the bank to drop $100. It was about time, because they were beginning to play handball with my checks. Must have been about 11 o'clock when I got to the window.
Hello, Mr. Novak. Isn't it a grand morning?
If it's your choice, stay with it.
Ah, yes.
Deposit $100.
Yes. Let me get your card. It's right here, I think. Yes. Here we are.
All right. $100. Give me a duplicate, will you?
Certainly. My, this isn't as big as the last deposit.
Look, Bloomer girl, just mark the slip, huh?
Oh. I'm sorry, Mr. Novak. I guess I'm not used to $1,000 deposits.
Mm-hmm. What $1,000?
Your Friday deposit.
I wasn't in here Friday.
Oh, you must have been. The card says you put in $1,000 on Friday.
Give me that card. What did Santa look like?
What?
Who put the dough in? What'd the guy look like?
Oh. Didn't you?
No.
The
Look,
dough.
we'll double back
I'm
and
start
try to
calling
hang
money
on this
dough
time, will you?
again.
I wasn't in here Friday. I don't know anything about an extra grand. Now, what did the guy look like?
I wasn't on duty Friday.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure about the fellow today.
What fella?
There was a man in here to ask about the account.
Did this good fairy have a name?
No, just credentials. He was from the FBI.
I see.
Is there anything wrong, Mr. Novak?
No, don't mind that complexion. I forgot my foundation cream. Oh, I should have known right then. A mysterious grand tossed into the till. I didn't wake up to trouble. But I'm a smart boy who'd be the village idiot in a town the size of New York. Well, I left the bank and went up to my apartment. That $1,000 was already drawing interest. When I came in, she was sitting on the couch drinking my whiskey. She could have all she wanted. A 1949 Panther model. Just the right amount of size 12 and a dress that looked like a well-tailored fig leaf. When she was through looking you over, you felt like the Sunday supplement.
Hello, Mr. Novak. I like your apartment.
That's good.
The view is wonderful.
So's yours. What's on your mind?
How about a drink?
All right. I'll pour. You talk.
My name is Connie Riley. Make me one, too.
Sure. As you were saying?
My name is Connie Riley.
Yeah, well, I've memorized that much. Go on. Well, here's your drink.
Thanks. Now sit down.
All right.
Over next to me. I won't bite.
That's too bad. Go on.
Well, here's to your new bank account, Patsy.
Look, sis, if you're here just for the field trials, all right, but if you got a bill of goods, trot it out.
I will. I want
That's
that
awesome,
card,
dude.
too, Patsy. I want it ahead of Chris.
You got a bill of goods?
I'll catch up with another drink. In the meantime, you fill in and help me, will you?
Stop sitting on your hands, Angel. You didn't get that $1,000 for the sweat of your brow.
No, not yet.
Somebody padded your account so you'd be a nice boy. I want you to be a nice boy for me.
At the same rates?
The Monterey Rose docks today. A passenger named Kirk Toomey is carrying a jack of clubs, and it means a lot to me.
Well, it doesn't mean a thing to me, except the FBI is on my tail.
Mr. Novak, you're turning a momentary advantage into a crowbar.
You take your deal to some other broker.
You're in business whether you like it or not, Patsy. You're going to stub your toe either way, only... To me, it'll be more fun.
How about the FBI?
You're being frightened by a group of bureaucrats.
Yeah, that's what Trotsky thought.
How much, Patsy?
Hmm?
How much for that card when you get it?
The price is $1,000.
You're an amusing guy, Patsy.
Yeah, at $1,000 I can afford to be.
You don't even know what the Jack of Clubs is all about. You never heard of Kirk Toomey till 5 minutes ago, but you take things in stride as if the whole world belonged to you.
Yeah?
You're like Adam when he first spotted the Garden of Eden.
All right, Little Eve, it's $1,000. Remember, you're sitting on my doorstep. Now either go on home or come in the house.
Good. I'll take the card. That's your price. Now I can relax.
I'll bet you can.
Pour me another drink, Patsy.
Yeah, sure, in a minute.
What comes next?
These people.
Can I get 3 guesses?
If you got time to take them.
I won't need them all.
Well, it's up to you. Come here, Angel. You ever hear of the early bird?
Yeah. Do I make a nice worm?
You wriggle like one.
Aren't you raising the price a little, Mr. Novak?
Straight 18%, darling.
That's too bad. I wasn't even going to scream.
The next place I live is going to be a cave. Just a minute, will you?
Hello, Novak.
Oh, Hellman.
Oh, well. Am I interrupting anything?
No, we were just going over an old seed catalog. Miss Riley, this is Inspector Hellman, San Francisco Police.
Good morning, Inspector. Don't bother to arrest me now. I'm just leaving.
So soon?
My sentiments exactly, Inspector. Bye-bye, Patsy. You can get me at the Concord on Bush Street. See you around, Patsy.
Sure.
Well, You're slipping, Novak. No rain check.
All right, funny man. What's your problem?
You ever see this guy before?
Let me see. He's an awful-looking thug.
Yeah.
Who is he, your father?
A guy by the name of Max Coleman. The FBI trailed him to your bank Friday. They think he gave you $1,000.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the $1,000, Novak?
What do you care, Hellman? Maybe a relative, maybe a maiden aunt.
Nobody's related to you, Novak. You're in a jam lover, and I'm here to push your father in. Max Coleman buys his groceries with foreign dough.
So what are you weeping about? Arrest the guy if you don't like him.
There's government microfilm coming in on the Monterey Rose. That $1,000 makes you a contact man for Coleman.
Send the FBI over then. Where do you fit in? Waiting for somebody to drop some loose change?
You're my project, Novak. When they asked us for help, I stuffed the ballot box to get you.
Yeah.
So relax. I'm going to spend the rest of the day here. You're not going to leave the living room.
If I got to spend the day with you, I'll take knockout drops.
Suit yourself. What's this stuff?
That's good scotch. You wouldn't know.
Oh.
The cheap liquor's out in the kitchen closet. That's for you.
All right. Over by the stove here?
That's right.
What do you keep in here, Novak?
Mops and brooms.
Where'd you buy this one?
What are you talking about?
Where'd you buy this one, smart man?
Hellman was right. I could tell right away it wasn't a mop. When Hellman pushed him out, he rolled out onto the linoleum. A dapper little guy, except for a piece of cord around his throat, tied in a funny knot. He was deader than a broken drum. Somebody pulled too hard on that piece of cord. The veins were standing out in his forehead, and his face looked like a road map lying there on the floor. He wasn't pretty. Hellman thought so, too.
Who is he, Novak? Your father?
I've never seen him in my closet before.
Who is he, Novak?
I don't know, Hellman. Finders keepers, you roll him.
Give me a hand. There's nothing there. Where's his wallet?
You'll get there by instinct.
Yeah, here it is. Oh, his name is Kirk Toomey.
Well, that helps.
Who is he?
The guy on the Monterey Rose?
The one with the microfilm?
I guess so.
I thought you didn't know anything about it. How'd you know he came from the Monterey Rose?
My dream book, Hellman. What happens now?
Nothing. Except I'm on the case now, and you got trouble in a major key.
You don't think I killed this guy?
I don't know, did you?
You better hop out and tail that girl. She was making herself at home when I got here.
Yeah? How do I know you're not in it together?
You don't, copper. Maybe she's Loeb and I'm Leopold. When you're through with her, you might hit the Monterey and start looking for a jack of clubs.
Some more dream book, Novak?
Everybody's looking for a jack of clubs, Hellman. It must be the end of the rainbow. That's where you're going to find that microfilm.
In the meantime, you stay handy, Novak. I want to split you with the FBI.
You don't think I'm going to take the rap for Junior here, do you?
It says that in my book. Just relax until I'm ready to pick you up. I only have to find a couple of things.
Well, that'll be a long time, Hellman. You can't find your hip pocket with radar.
Yeah. I'll be around soon, Novak. Don't bother to pack your bags. You'll be traveling light.
Well, when Hellman left, I knew I was a second division club. That phony plan in the bank, the tie-up with Max Coleman, and that stiff in the kitchen made me look real bad. I had to do something in a hurry because the way things stood, I had about as much chance as a lawn party in a monsoon. There were a lot of bases to tag, so I looked up Jocko Madigan, an ex-doctor who invented the hangover, but a good guy. I finally found him over in North Beach at a little joint called Lupo's. He was eating pizza with one hand and strangling a bottle of wine with the other.
Hello, Patsy. Oh, Frank. A bottle of wine for Mr. Novak.
No, I'm short on time, Jocko.
That's where you're wrong, Patsy. People always say it, but it's a lie.
Will you calm down a minute?
You say you're short on time, but you have all the time there is. It's the one thing that keeps you from being a beggar.
Yeah.
There are only 24 hours in a day, and that gives you as much time as Napoleon or Alexander had.
Would you shut up a minute and put on that wine?
I'm celebrating, Patsy. I'm celebrating Mission Day.
Mission Day's over.
I'm a native son. We celebrate longer.
Now, look, I'm behind the 8 ball again.
Isn't it getting kind of crowded back there? What's the matter?
Somebody strangled a guy and put him in my broom closet.
When did you find him?
I didn't. Hellman did. There's a girl named Connie Riley. Looks good for the job.
Why doesn't Hellman book her then?
He's still picking up the pieces. The dead guy is Kirk Toomey. He was set to smuggle in some microfilm. It says here I'm contact. You gotta help me, Jocko.
You've got me confused with the travel agency.
I want you to hop down to headquarters. Get all the dope you can on this guy Toomey. I'm going to look up Connie Riley.
How did she get in the picture?
What difference does it make? She's a wrestler I met this morning. Now get down to headquarters, will you?
That's why I like you, Patsy. You're like a piece of blank verse. A bad piece of blank verse.
All right, Jocko. I'm going to make like a strip of bacon if I don't get going. Now stay close to headquarters. If anything looks good, contact me at Connie Riley's here at this address.
All right. How many times shall I knock, lover?
I left Jocko and dropped by the apartment. I was smart and full of courage, like a field mouse at bay. The police had already been there. There was fingerprint powder all over, and the 2 bottles of whiskey were gone. They'd moved Laughing Boy out of the kitchen, so I sat down trying to add things up. I had a short list of friends to see. Connie, Max Coleman, and whoever this guy Chris was. I had to show up with one of them or prove that Kurt Toomey hung himself in my closet. I was getting ready to borrow a piece of cord myself when the phone rang. Yeah.
Hello, Novak. This is Hellman.
I'm thrilled. What's on your mind?
I just called on your girlfriend.
What'd she say?
Nothing. She wasn't there. Hasn't been there since 10 o'clock this morning.
That's funny.
Yeah? You know where she is?
How would I know?
I just thought she might be in your closet. I picked up Toomey stuff on the Monterey Rose.
Yeah, what'd you find?
The usual stuff. A few clothes, some shaving equipment, razor blades, toothpaste, and a pack of playing cards.
Pack of cards. Well, you know where to go from there, Hellman.
I thought I did.
Grab that jack of clubs.
Will a 10 of hearts do?
Huh?
That's right, Novak. A nice fat deck. Where the jack of clubs is missing.
Oh, you're always too little, too late, Hellman.
I just thought I'd let you know, friend, in case you start a bridge game with 53 cards in the deck. Good night.
Oh, I was losing money fast, like a street carnival in Death Valley. Well, one of 2 things happened. Somebody got on that boat and took the jack of clubs while Toomey was at my apartment. Or maybe he brought it with him. If he brought it with him, Connie was a possibility. Or somebody that got there ahead of Connie. Well, anyway, I had to work fast now because whoever had that card wasn't going to put it on a Market Street float. About 10 minutes later, I cut across Union Square and up Bush Street. When I got to Connie's apartment, it was about 10 o'clock. I got in the back door and started through. She wasn't there, so I went to work looking for that jack of clubs. It was real easy. I tried the desk and then her bureau drawer. You know, that black chiffon's coming back in style because that's where I found the card. It looked nice nestling there. I put it in my pocket, and that's as far as I got.
You run the lingerie counter here, Novak?
Sound like a guy named Chris.
If it makes you feel better.
Should we put on the light?
No. Let's don't put on the light. This gun might upset you.
The police are looking for you, Chris. You need more than the dark.
I understand they're looking for you, Novak. That Riley girl kind of put you on the spot. Tell you what I'll do, though.
Yeah, you'll give me $1,000 for the jack of clubs.
I started to say 500.
Around here, that's a whisper. And even grand, mister.
You're trying to collect too many places. Want the 500?
No, I don't.
All right. But I think you're a bum businessman.
Jocko found me catnapping on Connie's bare rug. Must have been right after the sapping. When I woke up, Jocko was thumbing my head like a housewife with a bowl of margarine. I felt around and waited for him to put the floor in again. I reached in my pocket. The jack of clubs was gone.
I want to be those dogs.
Then I started to
Look
talk.
how cozy they are.
Jocko.
Did you expect someone better?
Help me up, will you?
Oh. I've helped you get up so much I feel like one of the Wright brothers.
I just lost round 3.
Yeah, I saw him getting into the car.
Did you get a number?
Like Hellman's got yours. Here it is.
Let me see. Anything break down at homicide?
They got all the dope on Toomey. They had to piece it together. He had no fingerprint record, and they finally confirmed things with a set of false teeth.
What does it prove?
Nothing much, except you probably killed him. He was a foreign agent who picked up microfilm at Shanghai. Your girlfriend is pretty.
Did they find her?
Yeah.
Dead?
No, Patsy, you've got to stop thinking of people as being dead all the time. It's demoralizing.
What'd she say?
She denied knowing anything about Toomey.
Jocko, I'm sure she killed that guy up in my apartment. I'd stake my life on it.
Expertly put, Patsy. I think Hellman believes her. After all, she's the only lead.
What about Max Coleman, the guy that rigged my bank account? Are they letting him die on the vine?
I was getting to that. Your friend Max Coleman has disappeared.
I thought he was being tailed.
The kite got away. Here, use my aspirin.
Well, I took a boat out to the Monterey Rose, but that was a waste of time. Hellman had it covered like a tarpaulin.
Crap, who's on tomorrow? TMS.
I still had the license number to Chris's car, but that didn't do any good. Even if I found him, all I could do was point my finger. There were still a lot of things that didn't fall into place. One of them was, how come that jack of clubs was so easy to find in Connie's apartment? She hadn't hid it very well. But, after all, maybe that was a habit with her. Well, things didn't look any better the next morning.
Bill's on tomorrow.
I went into a restaurant next to the press club for some breakfast. The Chronicle was lying on the counter. We were in second place because there was a torso murder all over page 1. That second cup of coffee saved me because right after that, I spotted it on one of the back pages, a picture and a small story about some unidentified guy who'd been killed over in Oakland. I couldn't match the picture too well with Hellman's snapshot of Max Coleman, but it looked like my best break so far. I got over to Oakland, and I went straight to the morgue. The guy in the morgue was chatty.
Which fellow you want to see?
The unidentified guy, he must have come in last night.
Sure. Down this way.
Okay.
How do you like our morgue?
One of my favorites.
It's bigger in San Francisco.
Yeah, I figured that.
Sure. Most people don't know that, but it's true. Bigger in San Francisco. And here we are, right here. Help me slide it out.
Sure. What'd you eat? That's not good.
Roller bearings. Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Here, let me get that sheet.
What is it, though? Sugar what?
Well.
I won't eat it. What is it?
Recognize him?
Yeah. What time did he die?
It's so bad for you.
Coroner's report here on the toe tag.
One day you're going to be
about
like...
11 o'clock last night.
I can't have that anymore.
2 gunshots. 38 caliber pistol.
That's good.
True. Today you can't.
Don't look good to me. Was he a friend
Well, if you
of
don't
yours?
have it now, later,
Relative?
you just have to eat it.
Yeah, a relative. He's my maiden aunt. It was Max Coleman, all right. But that was only half the problem.
Max Coleman?
I had
Hold on.
some of the answers, but not enough. It's like...
Did that guy say his name was Max Coleman? Did I hear that right? That's gross. Here, I need to check the chat. Here's the chat. Maximum colon, maximum overdrive. Did I hear that name right? Yeah, I can't. Real quick note to who said they can't play BF6. I've been trying to play Battlefield 6, but my computer, the thing that they need for the boot safe thing is set right, but it won't recognize it, so I'm fighting that still. It's kind of killing me, to be honest. All right, sorry. Back to this.
Trying to weave a rug with a spinning wheel and a bucket of sand. Well, anyway, I got to a payphone and I called Jocko. I told him to run down that license number, and I headed back across the bridge. When I found Jocko, he said the car was registered in the name of Christopher Downs, who lived up on Taylor Street. And that was enough of a lead, so I telephoned Hellman. Took about a half a minute to draw a map.
Hello? Hellman talking.
This is Novak. You still got Connie Riley down there?
No. I saved matchboxes. Why?
When did she leave?
Last night about 9:30.
Oh, that was smart, Hellman.
Why?
You better put a guard on her front door and get up to 720 Taylor Street, the apartment of Christopher Downs.
Who's he?
A late entry. Now climb out of that coma and get going. I'll meet you up there in 10 minutes.
720 Taylor Street?
Yeah, it's up on the hill.
That's good, Novak. I can roll you all the way down.
When Jocko and I got up to Downs' apartment, there was nobody home. I said a fast prayer for Connie, and I began going through Downs' stuff for a .38 caliber revolver. Jocko was looking, too, over in the liquor cabinet. That's as far as we got.
Scavenger hunt, Mr. Novak?
Hello, Chris. You haven't seen a .38 around?
Just one. That's in my pocket.
The same one that killed Max Coleman?
You're going to run out of breath, Novak. Slow down.
I'm in second already, mister. I can't stop.
Then you won't mind a short ride. Out the door and down the back stairs.
Should we bring the lap robe?
There's nothing to worry about. It's a short trip. You won't even have to wire the folks.
We went down the back way and into the garage next door. We started for a big car in the corner.
All right. Get in.
Oh, somebody in that shop.
Out the airport road, Joe. Sure.
That's a person.
Now relax, Novak. From here, you look like a duck in the pond. All right, Joe. Watch out, Joe. Joe! Watch out, there's another car coming in.
Third puppy.
You're right, Chris. It was a short ride.
You all right, Novak?
Stop acting like the mother hen, Hellman. Take this guy's gun.
All right, mister, get out. Who is he?
Christopher Downs. He killed Max Coleman last night.
Does he convince you, mister? Not entirely.
Well, that .38 will. The Oakland police have 2 slugs that fit that gun. You need more?
No, I'm afraid you've got all the trumps, Novak. All right, let's go, you.
Yeah, Gino, the
Let's see
McNew,
your
I've tried that. It didn't work. I'm still working on it. I don't know what's
He
going on.
ain't going far. Well, Hellman, now you can arrest him for jaywalking.
Yeah.
It's too bad. He could have told you a lot about that stuff in my closet. Well, go pick him up, Hellman, and don't forget that jack of clubs in his pocket. Well, it worked out all right. I left Hellman, dropped by headquarters to leave a note, and I went home to my apartment. Connie was there. The whiskey was out again. Oh, she looked real good sitting there in a white crepe dress. It was one of those tight-fitting babies that make a bathing suit look like a toga. I told her all about Chris and Max Coleman, and we forgot about everything but the Olympics. When she put her arms around you, it was a real squeeze. It felt like an old tube of shaving cream. I was pouring a drink when the doorbell rang. Hello, Hellman.
You ready, Novak?
Sure. Well, don't stand there gaping. Arrest her for murder.
Wait a minute. Slow down, Patsy.
Sorry, chum. It's you or me.
Now, be a nice boy.
I am. That's why you go to Hellman.
Come on, lady.
You dig up an answer for that guy that you left in my closet?
I didn't leave any guy in your closet.
You'll have to say it louder, baby. They found the store. You bought the cord.
That cord came out of your kitchen.
You're a big mouth, Connie.
Yeah. You can put that in boldface. How did you know?
You're the only one that could have taken that jack of clubs here in the apartment. That and one other thing.
Yeah?
That knot in the cord was a funny knot. You got an elastic garter there. It's too big, so you tied a knot in it. The same funny knot that choked Kirk Toomey.
You're a funny guy, Novak.
Yeah?
You're nice. But you're hard to handle. I should have killed you and married you. Ready, Hellman?
That Jack of Clubs was a phony right from the start. Somebody told Kirk Toomey to deal with me. When he came to my apartment, Connie was waiting. She got jumpy and killed him. I got there too soon, so she had to stall me off. When she got home, she found out that the Jack of Clubs was a phony. She left it in plain sight, and Chris gobbled up the bait. When he discovered there was no microfilm, he went gunning for Max Coleman. Max was an innocent thief lying low, waiting to buy it from me. So, all three of them were after a phony card. I began to suspect it was phony because everybody hung around. If it was the McCoy, Connie would have cleared out. Same for Chris. The microfilm? Well, it was in Hellman's desk, but he didn't know it. Jocko finally tumbled. The report said that Kirk Toomey had false teeth. And when Hellman picked up his stuff on the ship, it was a tube of toothpaste. You don't clean false teeth with toothpaste. Word must have gotten around that the microfilm was inside that Jack of Clubs, so Kirk crossed them up and put it in a tube of toothpaste. Well, that's all except they canceled my $1,000 deposit. Hellman said it was lucky I noticed her garter. Lucky? Well, she had to straighten her seams, didn't she?
The American Broadcasting Company has just brought you the second of a new series, Pat Novak for Hire, starring Jack Webb. Jocko Madigan is played by Tudor Owen. Inspector Hellman is played by Raymond Burr. Music was composed and conducted by Radio and Television Life Award winner Basil Adlam. In our cast were Betty Lou Gerson, Victor Perrin, Ted DeCorsia, and Herb Butterfield. Today we're happy to welcome a new member of the ABC family, as station KARM in Fresno, California, joins our network. And now this is George Fenneman reminding you to be with us again next week, when over most of these same ABC stations, we'll bring you Pat Novak for Hire.
When it started, a girl's wedding and New Year's Eve were only 6 hours away, and I didn't think the bride-to-be would make either one of them. But that was before I ran up against the slot machine operator, the escaped convict, and above all, the old acquaintance.
From the pen of Raymond Chandler, outstanding author of crime fiction, comes his most famous character as CBS presents The Adventures of Philip Marlowe. And now, with Gerald Moore, starred as Philip Marlowe, we bring you tonight's exciting story, The Old Acquaintance.
At 6 o'clock in the last evening of the year, I was sitting with my feet up on my office desk thinking of impossible New Year's resolutions and what the girl on my butcher's 1949 calendar would or would not be wearing. But at that present point, there was a soft, almost apologetic knock on my office door. I said, "Come in," and saw a quiet man in quiet clothes who extended a quiet hand. He introduced himself as Paul Riker, a Beverly Hills insurance broker. But the tremor in his voice said, "Very worried client," which on New Year's Eve was something I could do without.
Mr. Marlowe, you've got to find Nancy Marshall for me.
Just for a springboard, Mr. Riker, who is Nancy Marshall?
She's my fiancée. We were to be married at my place in Beverly Hills tonight.
On New Year's Eve?
Yes, you see, it was at a New Year's Eve party a year ago that we met for the first time.
Oh, when'd you last hear from her?
2 hours ago. She called and said that she was in terrible trouble, that nobody, especially the police, could help her, that the wedding was off.
I see. You're sure it's not just a matter of your being left at the altar, huh?
Another man? Oh, no, I'm certain that's not it. Now, please, Mr. Marlowe, will you help me?
Mr. Riker, to you, New Year's Eve means wedding bells, but to me, it's something else, specifically a cozy little apartment on Wilshire Boulevard where there's a very nice girl and a couple of chilled bottles of sham...
Oh, what is it, Mr. Marlowe? What's wrong?
Somebody outside. Riker, get away from that door, quick! Whoever threw those shots through the frosted glass of my office door wasn't interested in checking up on his marksmanship, because by the time I got to my feet, he was taking the stairs to the street. When I got outside, I was just in time to see him pile into a pickup truck and roar off. The best I could do was get a face full of exhaust fumes and the last 3 numbers on his license plate, which read 711. When I got back to Riker in the glass on my office floor, I found the potential groom whiter, shakier, and less quiet than at our first meeting.
Marlowe, did you get him? Do you know who it was?
No, I don't. Now, relax a minute, Riker, and think.
Yes.
Who could possibly object to you and Nancy getting married?
But that's just it. There's nobody I know of, Mr. Marlowe, and I'm positive that the same is true of Nancy.
All right, now tell me, where does Nancy live?
In a villa at 1428 North Havenhurst Drive, number 12.
Mm-hmm.
But I've already been there, and she's gone.
Were you inside?
No, the door was locked. But, Mr. Marlowe, I thought you had specific plans for this evening.
I do. But from the way things stack up right now, they've got a better chance of keeping than Nancy Marshall. Now, look, go back to your place in Beverly Hills, stay away from frosted glass windows, and wait till you hear from me. We're real lucky, Mr. Riker. It still might turn out to be a happy new year. When Riker left the office, I called Lieutenant Ibarra at police headquarters. And after being told that it would take at least a half hour to get my kind of lead out of the 7-Eleven I had on the pickup truck's license, I headed for Nancy's villa on North Havenhurst, where it took me 10 minutes to outsmart the catch on the back door. Inside, except for a carelessly overturned box of old snapshots, which meant nothing to me, and a lot of half-open drawers and closets, I was no place. And in the kitchen, where there was a full cup of cold coffee next to an open newspaper, the setup was almost the same. But not quite. Because on the front page of the paper, there was a banner story complete with pictures that shouted the news of 3 men who had broken out of the state penitentiary that morning. And one of them, a man named Steve Doyle, had a face that I'd seen only minutes ago on one of the snapshots in the overturned box. I grabbed the paper and started back to check with the snapshot once again for good measure. But the second I stepped into the living room, I stopped.
Hello. I don't believe I know you.
Oh, the voice matched the lady perfectly. She was tall, beautiful brunette, about 30. Wearing a beige metallic wool jersey that covered more curves than a ride on a roller coaster. But the large monogrammed A on her purse meant that this was not the woman who had planned to marry Paul Riker.
I said I don't believe I know you.
The name is Arthur Murray. You're late for your rumble lesson.
Oh, never mind the jokes, bright boy. It's a waste of your time and mine.
All right, then we'll play it very straight. Name is Philip Marlowe. I'm a private detective, and I'm working for a very worried man. Now you, what's your connection with Nancy Marshall?
I'm just, shall we say, an old acquaintance? That's all.
Not enough. I'll prime the pump some more. I was hired to find Nancy, who seems to be in a lot of trouble. And coincidentally in trouble on the same day that Steve Doyle breaks out of stir. Now, once more, exactly where do you fit in?
I don't think I'll tell you, Mr. Marlowe. If you don't mind.
Well, pearl-handled, huh? How very chic.
But deadly. Now get in that closet there, Marlowe. Go on.
All right. But just so we don't go through this same routine when we meet again, and we will, who are you?
Oh, you don't listen very carefully, Marlowe. I've already told you that I'm an old acquaintance. It's the season for them, remember? Now get in there and shut up.
Nancy Marshall's villa was post-war construction at its worst, closets included. So I didn't stay tucked away with the mothballs any longer than it takes to say old acquaintance. The minute I'd kicked my way out, I went right for the telephone and my only 100% bona fide lead. The number's 711.
This is Lieutenant Ibarra.
Marlowe, Ibarra. Anything for me on that license number?
Oh, yeah. If you're sure it was a pickup truck, the chances are pretty good that it either belongs to a party named Maurice J. Calder at 409 South Main or one Jerome Graff, 3221 and a half Melrose Avenue.
Check.
What's up, Phil? Anything I might be interested in?
That depends. Ever hear of a guy named Steve Doyle?
One of that gang that broke out this morning?
The very same. Matter of fact, he's probably driving that pickup truck right now.
Oh.
But look, Ibarra, I think I know what I'm doing, so how about letting me run this end of it until I get stuck?
Well,
there's a girl named Nancy Marshall mixed up in this, and a delay at this time might cost her life.
All right, I'll stay clear, Phil, for a while.
Good.
But just so you don't get too careless, remember, Doyle got out of jail this morning the hard way. He killed 2 guards.
Oh, fine.
Goodbye, Marlowe.
I got the 409 on South Main, I knew that my first choice had to be wrong because Maurice J. Calder turned out to be a bankrupt junkman, and his pickup truck, which was loaded with everything, including the kitchen sink, had 3 flat tires and hadn't moved in a week. So if the numerals 7-Eleven were going to live up to their reputation, Jerome Graff had to be my man. And that made the time to be careful now. 3221 and a half Melrose was a tired cottage set back about 50 weed-covered feet from the sidewalk. And from the rusted sign, Jerry Graff, mechanic, dangling at a crazy angle from a weather-beaten beam over the front door. I gathered that the place doubled as both Mr. Graff's living quarters and shop. I didn't see any truck out front, so I decided to try the alley in the rear before I knocked on any door. It was then that I noticed for the first time that I was being watched by a short man with a long face who was slouched against a nearby tree like a marionette with no strings attached.
If you're lost, mister, maybe I can help you.
Maybe? I was looking for a pickup truck. Seen one around?
A pickup truck?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I wonder what that could be.
Well, it's a small deal, about a half a ton, and... Oh, I get it. Okay, here. Here's 5. Now my question.
Jerry Graff owns a pickup truck, but it ain't here. It's been out since dark. But Jerry's in. He's working late tonight.
Working at what? Come on, you got your 5. Talk.
Okay. It ain't no secret. Jerry's a nursemaid for one-armed bandits.
Slot machines, huh? Is that his racket?
Yeah. He used to be a big boy with them, too. But times have changed. Now he just works on them for other guys.
What other guys?
Oh, mister, I wouldn't answer that for even another 5. I wouldn't stay in business very long if I did. But I'll tell you one thing for free in case you're going to visit Jerry.
What's that?
Watch out for him. He's a very nasty man.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself, Buster.
What do you want?
Information. Where's your pickup truck, Graff?
Somebody stole it, but he didn't leave his card. Why, what are you, a private dick?
That's right, but one that works close to the law. So why don't we call the boys in blue and tell them all about it?
The cops? No, wait a minute. I don't like the law pattern around here. Come on in. I'll tell you what you want to know.
Let's not skip any of the details, huh? Like, for example, the name Steve Doyle.
Doyle? I don't know. Well, okay, fella, you win. The story goes something like this.
Want to try again?
Maybe a monkey wrench will convince you.
You don't throw any straight in your talk, Graff. Come on. What do you say? Do we play some more? Come on, talk. Come on. Come on.
Wait. I'll talk.
All right.
I've had enough.
So far, I know a girl named Nancy Marshall's in some kind of trouble because Steve Doyle broke out of the pen this morning. Now, you fill in the blanks.
Oh, sure. Why not? Oh, Steve Doyle, he used to be crazy about Nancy, but she didn't go for him. Then about a year ago, a little more maybe, Steve got picked up for knocking over a grocery store. He figured he was caught because Nancy tipped the law to get him out of her hair.
Now he's out to get Nancy for revenge, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. And anyone who's close to her gets the same treatment.
Oh, chummy. Now tell me, was Doyle here? Is he the one who's driving a pickup truck?
Yeah, but it wasn't my idea. He shoved a gun in my face, said we were old friends, and asked for the keys.
You know where he is now?
No, but if I did, I'd keep it to myself. Doyle's full of hate, brother. You can count on that. Now, what do you say about clearing out of here?
Just as soon as I find out one more thing. Now, there's another girl mixed up in this. She's a brunette with a lot of curves and the initial A. Calls herself an old acquaintance of Nancy's. Any idea who she is?
No, not the slightest.
You're a liar, Graff, and if I had time, I'd beat the truth out of you.
Well, you haven't, believe me, because if you don't hustle, mister, when you do catch up with Nancy Marshall, you're going to catch up with a corpse. Nothing more.
When I got outside, 2 things stood out in my mind like a pair of cleats at Carnegie Hall. First, my client's fiancée was not the most innocent dame in greater Los Angeles. And second, I wasn't going to get any place until I could locate the old acquaintance. But then, just as I started for my car, the slouch who had sold me the dirty thumbnail sketch on Jerry Graff came running toward me.
Hey, mister. Did everything work out all right? I was called away on some other business, or I'd have been here waiting.
Waiting for what?
Well, you know, in my game, I now and again give a guy a little more dope than he bargained for, and in that case, I sometimes end up with a bonus, so to speak.
Well, right now, we're about even. But if you can tell me anything about a beautiful brunette whose first name starts with an A, I'll give you a bonus that'll keep you in beer and pretzels from now until the 4th of July.
A name that begins with an A?
Yeah.
Hey, She visited with Graff this morning, maybe?
Yeah, it's possible. Come on, think hard.
She's kind of tall, dresses like $1 million.
That's right. Now, what's her name? Here, look. $20 bill. Her name, what is it?
It's, yeah, I got it. Adrian Starr, 1312 Lookout Mountain Road.
How do you know that?
It was on the registration card in her car. I took a peek while she was... Trouble at Graff's. I'll take my 20. Goodbye.
I beat it up the walk to Graff's. When I got inside, I found exactly what I expected. Doubled up on the floor in the middle of a lot of oily machine parts and still holding his stomach with both hands was Jerome Graff, a very dead man. I started for a telephone to call Lieutenant Ibarra, but then I noticed something small and gold lying a few feet away from the body. When I picked it up, I saw it was an ornamental buckle, the kind that a lady might wear on a coat. So I decided to skip Lieutenant Ibarra for the time being and call my client instead.
Hello?
This is Marlowe, Riker.
Oh, yes, Marlowe. What is it? What have you found out?
Quite a bit. But first, I've got to know one thing. Does Nancy Marshall have a gold belt buckle?
A gold belt buckle?
Yeah.
Why, yes, she does on her black coat. But what about it, Marlowe? What does it mean?
I'm not sure, Mr. Riker. But it may mean that Nancy Marshall just killed a man.
In just a moment, we will return to the second act of The Adventures of Philip Marlowe. But first, by this time, a week from tonight, Jack Benny will have made his first broadcast exclusively on the CBS network. Starting next Sunday, you'll find Jack here with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, Don Wilson, and all the others who have made the Jack Benny Show a regular Sunday evening delight for millions of Americans. Just for fun, the Jack Benny kind of fun, make a New Year's resolution to hear the Jack Benny Show every Sunday starting a week from tonight, January 2nd, over these same CBS network stations. And now, with our star, Gerald Moore, we return to the second act of Philip Marlowe and tonight's story, The Old Acquaintance.
When I told Paul Riker that the chances were good that his bride-to-be had just knocked off a slot machine operator, my client reacted like I'd kicked him in the stomach. When he caught his breath again, he started telling me I was wrong and didn't stop until I hung up on him. Next thing on the agenda was I called on Lieutenant Ibarra.
Lieutenant Ibarra speaking.
Marlowe again, Lieutenant.
Oh, did you find the owner of that pickup truck, Phil?
Yeah, I found him, Ibarra. I'm calling from his shop now. I had a talk with the guy. It was Jerry Graff.
What do you mean, was Jerry Graff?
Well, somebody came in here and shot him just after I left. He's dead. He knew Steve Doyle all right, but I'm pretty sure Doyle didn't kill him, Ibarra.
No, then who did? Any idea, Marlowe?
Well, looks very much like my client's fiancée, Nancy Marshall. I still don't know where she is or how it all fits together, but look, I got a lead on an old acquaintance of Nancy's named Adrian Starr. She lives up on Lookout Mountain Road. Now, if you don't hear from me in, say, an hour, you might check. Number 1312. That's my next stop.
Okay, just be sure it's not your last stop. Goodbye.
I drove up Laurel Canyon to Lookout Mountain. The only sign of life was a young couple parked where they could look down at the city lights, if they wanted to. I backed into a bushy driveway across from Adrian Starr's bungalow and stopped. It was small, modern, and looked deserted, except for one dim light upstairs. I was about to get out and verify that when a pair of headlights flashed down the road and a yellow convertible swept to a halt in front of the place. It was Adrian Starr who got out. She started up the walk toward her front door, stopped suddenly, and then ran back to her car and drove off again. I kept the yellow convertible in sight. When it turned on Havenhurst and stopped in front of Nancy Marshall's villa, I pulled up in time to see Adrian step inside and close the door. So I followed her.
Marlowe, what do you want?
I want to know what Jerry Graff means to you, Adrian.
I don't know any Jerry Graff, so it means nothing.
Come on, stop it. You went down to his shop to see him this morning. I thought you might like to know that he's dead.
Dead?
Mm-hmm. The cops are hungry for anybody who so much as knew his name. Maybe I better come inside and talk it over, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe you better. Just a minute.
Thanks. Hey, it's dark. Why don't you turn on more lights?
Because I like it this way.
Okay. But, honey, if you've still got that pearl-handled popcorn of yours, let's leave it out of the conversation. And let's make it straight. Why'd you drop in on Graff this morning?
Because I knew that sooner or later Steve Doyle would head there. I had to know if Steve intended to leave town or was still determined to get his crazy revenge.
And all for Nancy Marshall, huh? You know, you're sticking your neck out quite a ways just for old time's sake, baby. Steve Doyle's a pretty tricky guy to mix with at this point.
You can say that again, fellas.
Steve? Oh, Steve.
Steve Doyle.
That's right. Who are you, mister?
Marlowe, private detective.
Sit down over there, private detective. Keep your hands out of your pockets. I don't like you because you're half cop, but play it smart and you won't get hurt. Well, Adrian, like old home week, huh?
Oh, it's been a long time, Steve.
Yeah, it sure has. Where is she, Adrian? Where's Nancy?
I don't know, Steve.
You're lying to me. This is her place. You got in with a key. You've been down to see Graff. You know where she is, all right. So tell me and tell me fast.
Oh, Steve, listen, forget it. Forget about Nancy. This revenge will only get you in the gas chamber. Please, let's get away. We can still make it across the border. Please take me with you. I love you, Steve, just like I always have, even when you threw me over for Nancy.
Shut up. Just tell me where Nancy is. Come on, Adrian.
I don't know, Steve.
Stop it, Doyle.
Where is she?
Steve, you're hurting me.
Doyle.
Don't move, Marlowe. All right, fella, I told you to behave. I've been through a lot, and I'm tired, and I'm running out of time. You're getting in my hair, and that's bad.
Oh, no, Steve, don't.
I won't shoot him. I can't afford the noise. I can give him something just as good. Oh. Now, Adrian, try again. Where's Nancy?
I don't know, Steve.
Come on, where is she?
I don't know.
Where's
Please?
Nancy?
I don't know.
Where's Nancy? Where's Nancy?
I couldn't remember where I was or how long I'd been lying there, but gradually I got the crazy idea that I was being robbed by a very unhappy crook because I was sure that somebody was crying and going through my pockets at the same time. Oh, I tried to open my eyes, but all I could see was a little gold buckle danced back and forth in front of me. When it finally disappeared altogether, I rolled over and hauled myself up onto my knees. And then it all came rushing back to me. I'd been in Nancy Marshall's villa with Steve Doyle and Adrian Starr. Only they were gone now, and I was alone. I heard a car start outside, so I got on my feet and made it along the wall to the door. It was Adrian, and she was behind the wheel of my coupe.
Stay away from me, Marlowe.
Where's Doyle?
He took my car. He's going up to Nancy. I've got to stop him, Marlowe, so get out of the way.
Somehow I managed to jump back just in time to keep from getting a press job with the tread of my own fist tires. And it took 10 minutes of steady concentration to get it through my throbbing head that Adrian had actually stolen my car and was gone. Oh, the cold air must have helped me because one thought led to another, and I finally began to separate the facts from the fancies. I hadn't dreamed all I thought I had. And when I realized that, the whole idea hit me and hit me hard. I knew that I'd better get out to Lookout Mountain in a hurry. I made it to Sunset, hailed a cab, and collapsed in it.
Where to, mister?
Lookout Mountain Road. Make it fast.
Oh, it's rugged in this traffic. New Year's Eve, you know.
Here's $10. Does that help? It's important.
Oh, it helps plenty. I know a great shortcut, a new road that's not yet finished. But how are you on bumps?
Few more won't matter, pal. Let's go. When it was over, I felt like I'd crossed the country on a pogo stick. But the cab driver was a genius, and with a shortcut, we made the distance to Lookout Mountain in less than 10 minutes. When we got near the place, I sent the cab back down the hill out of danger. Went the rest of the way on foot. As I got within sight of Adrian's bungalow, I saw Steve Doyle getting out of the yellow convertible. I ran up to the house, tried the door. It was locked.
Nancy, where are you? I know you're in there, baby. I'm going to find you. I have to take this joint apart. You've got some old business to settle, remember?
So have we, Doyle. What? Drop that gun. Stand still.
Okay, sucker. Go.
You won't need that gun anymore, Doyle. Just kick it over there out of the way.
Someday I'll get you for this fella.
I doubt it, Steve. You're all finished, but you're too thick-headed to see it. Well, I guess it's time to relax and wait for Adrian. And we call the cops, huh?
Adrian just arrived, Marlowe. Don't
What?
turn around or I'll kill you.
Adrian.
Here we are, Marlowe. Toss your gun back here to me. Come on now. It's better. Oh, Steve. Steve, are you hurt bad, darling? Can you make it to the car?
I'll try, Adrian. Got me on the side. It's bad.
Oh, Steve, hurry, darling, hurry. I'll be with you in a minute.
I'll make it okay.
Well, Marlowe?
Yeah. Okay, Adrian.
Tell me one thing first, Marlowe. Did Steve get to Nancy?
No. You killed Graff in time to shut him up, too, huh? So Steve will never know the truth, will he, Adrian? Could be it was you who crossed him and sent him to prison.
You'll never find out. Not now. And you'll never realize how much I love him either. That's why I did it, Marlowe. It was the only way I could hold him for myself. And I was willing to wait. Can you understand that?
Yeah. I guess I can. Too bad a love like yours has to be wasted on a guy like Steve. You'll never get away, honey. Not with him. You'll never make it.
Maybe not. But if he goes out, at least I'll be with him, Marlowe, and that's the way I want it.
And if you're going to do anything, Adrian, you better get it over with fast. That siren's a friend of mine. He's coming here.
Adrian! Coming, Steve. You're a good guy, Marlowe, and a smart one. Just don't follow us, that's all. So long, Marlowe. Happy New Year.
Marlowe, that corner just pull out of here. Who was in it?
Steve Doyle and Adrian Starr, Ibarra.
That road makes a horseshoe turn. That'll bring them out down below us there, that junction. I've got one of those streets blocked, but the other one's wide open.
Look, Ibarra, there they are. She's stopping at the crossroad.
Yeah, they've spotted my men down there. She's turning around. They're heading out the other way. She must be crazy, Marlowe. They'll never make that curve at that speed.
They're not slowing down, Ibarra. She's heading straight for that stone wall.
Well, Speed, that's it. It's all over. They're both dead when the boys got to them. Killed instantly. By the way, how's your head feel now? Any better?
I'm okay, Ibarra.
Did you take care of Nancy Marshall all right?
Yeah, she locked herself upstairs. Sent her home to Paul Riker in the squad car. The driver hurries. They can still be married on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, the pegged is Jerry Graff's kill earlier tonight, Marlowe. What made you change your mind?
Well, I found a gold buckle near Graff's body, Ibarra. I figured it was a fancy little belt buckle that Nancy had dropped. But I saw exactly the same buckle when I was coming to after Doyle hit me on the head. And it wasn't on a belt, it was on a shoe. Adrian's shoe. It was the mate to the one I'd found.
Once you knew Adrian Starr killed Graff, you put the rest of it together, is that it?
Uh-huh. See, for a price, Graff helped Adrian double-cross Steve. She had to kill him to keep him from talking. She hid Nancy out for the same reason. If she knew that if Steve ever got to Nancy, he'd learn the truth.
I wonder why she didn't kill Nancy, too.
I think she intended to, Ibarra.
And she did it all, really, because she loved the guy too much. Strange deal, Marlowe, right to the end. You know, she didn't have a chance to make that curve down there the way she was driving.
Not even if she wanted to make it, Ibarra.
Yeah. Well, it's 5 minutes to midnight, Phil. Happy New Year, fella. I want to see a lot of you in 1949.
Same to you, Lieutenant. Good night. After Ibarra and the others left, I stayed up on Lookout Mountain and watched the new year come to Los Angeles. A new year. Didn't seem to change things much, at least on the surface. Somewhere down the road, a gang struck up Old Lang Syne. I thought again of Adrian Starr, a girl who loved not wisely, who had called herself an old acquaintance. Yeah, I'd never forget her. As I walked back to my car, the city was ringing out the old and ringing in the new. And I wished then that someplace on everybody's list of resolutions, they'd make room for that cup of kindness they were singing about. And then a guy could say, Happy New Year, and mean it.
The Adventures of Philip Marlowe, created by Raymond Chandler, stars Gerald Moore and is produced and directed by Norman McDonald. Script is by Mel Donnelly, Robert Mitchell, and Gene Levitt. Featured in the cast were Gloria Blondell, Edgar Barrier, David Ellis, Lou Krugman, and Stan Waxman. Lieutenant Ibarra was played by Jeff Corey. The special music was by Richard Arant. Be sure and be with us again next week when Philip Marlowe says...
They all knew he was aboard the yacht when it exploded and sank. And everybody called his death an accident. Yeah, that is everybody except the corpse himself. He said it was murder.
Larry Craig speaking. The thing that defeats the confidential operator is his heart. I don't mean the wear and tear that comes of chasing creeps around the landscape. Heart. Meaning the way you get involved emotionally with a case or a client. Like a doctor gets involved with a patient or fights not to. The human angle. You go for it with a tear in your eye and a throb in your throat. And you're no longer working for a fee. No, sir, you're a dedicated sucker, like I was in the case of Boxer Doyle, a ring champ of his day. My first introduction to the strange Boxer Doyle story began in the Times Square Penny Arcade. I'd stopped in for 2 bits worth of practice on the rifle range. And so I could check on whether a punchy-looking guy in an Eisenhower jacket had been dogging it after me, as I suspected he was. The Eisenhower jacket was watching my marksmanship, all eyes. I can shoot okay, huh, friend?
Yeah, bullseye every time.
There's a fly squatting on your ear. Watch how I do.
I said you were good. You don't have to prove anything.
46th and Park, then west to Broadway, then south to here. Why so attached to me, friend?
I was making up my mind.
About?
Whether you were the guy for the job, Craig.
And?
I'm throwing my business your way. Lay down the rifle, I'll tell you.
I can't wait to hear.
Only an hour's work, nothing complicated, everything on the up and up.
So much for the preamble.
You represent me confidentially in an auction sale at the Phoenix Galleries tonight.
What am I bidding on?
A diamond belt that once belonged to Boxer Doyle when he was welterweight champ. Mrs. Doyle's put it up for sale. I want it.
Why?
Sentiment. Boxer Doyle's been one of my heroes.
You can still bid on it yourself.
You don't want the job?
How much can I be losing?
$500.
High pay for an hour's work.
Get me the diamond belt.
What's the ceiling, Mr.
Bid up to $5,000 if you have to.
And if I'm outbid?
I don't think so. It's been appraised at only $1,500.
Sentiment is expensive.
Come to a side. I'll count you out the dough.
Sentiment wearing a fancy price tag. I sat in at the Phoenix Galleries. There wasn't too much bidding competition.
I'm bid $2,000, ladies and gentlemen, for the diamond belt. $2,000. Going what? Going twice?
2,500.
2,500. I'm bid 2,500. Bid lively, please. 2,500. Going what? Going twice? Are there any more bids? Fair warning. So, to...
Craig. Larry Craig. I turned the belt over to Mr. Mooney, collected my 5 bills, and wrote them off as a sentimental screwball. A weird deal, kind of, but legitimate on the face of it. So why push my imagination? Another day, another dollar, I figured it. That is, until Lieutenant Trav Rogers popped into Ronzini's Pizzeria to drop a poison pellet in my minestrone soup.
How's the soup, Craig?
9 parts water, 1 part can, as usual.
A bowl of minestrone, Tony. Mind company, Craig?
The eats are public. Just don't jostle my elbow.
I never do when a man's eating soup.
Police protocol?
Emily Post.
No.
I came across an interesting item in the morning paper.
There are Iranians in Iran.
Back page, where they put the fellas in oddities. I'm reading.
Diamond Belt, once presented to Boxer Doyle by the Sports Writers Award Committee, was sold by the Phoenix Auction Galleries by order of Mrs. Boxer Doyle. The belt was purchased by Barry Craig, whose successful bid was $2,500. You spend money, Craig.
What's money for?
Same morning paper. An inside page now. A muckraking column titled Sports Topics. I'm reading. Memo to the police. The auctioning of Boxer Doyle's diamond belt at the Phoenix Galleries last night prompts an old question. What did happen to Doyle? And who's covering up why? What'd you buy that belt for, Craig?
Why such a guess?
You're not rich enough. Or sentimental enough.
It's confidential, sorry.
Think again.
And eat soup?
Boxer Doyle disappeared years ago. Dropped out of sight, dropped out of the world. The police handled it as a missing persons case. We got nowhere. Now, this business of the belt might be the first significant development in the sticker we've long given up on.
You can hope.
I want to ask your client about his expensive interest in the Boxer Doyle diamond belt, just on the chance.
I'll ask him.
Now, Craig.
I owe him that much discretion, Trav. I'll ask him, then you ask him. I went to ask Mooney. A flea-bitten hotel in the East 20s where the desk clerk looked like he was dying to frisk you before letting you climb the stairs. Room 4A. I'd been there before, delivering the belt.
Craig, you forgot something?
Yeah, a footprint. I must have left it somewhere on the rug.
Pick it up and go.
Go where you're going?
You use your eyes a lot.
I'd be blind not to see your suitcases packed and ready.
I'm moving downstairs. Fourth floor's too high up. I get nosebleeds in altitude. You're going to turn out to be a pest.
I am?
Look, you've been paid.
Generously. No quarrel.
And ring off. Go look for your next job.
This thing keeps building, and I've got my next job. Mysteries fascinate me.
I made a mistake throwing work your way. Craig, what do you want?
Answers. What's your real interest in the missing Boxer Doyle?
I'm only interested in this belt.
Standing pat on your story, huh?
People collect General Grant's platoons and John L. Sullivan's gloves. You've got a personal hero.
And you're crazy sentimental. Okay, then. Let's go.
That sounds like police headquarters.
I promised you to a lieutenant if I got nowhere. You object?
You tell me.
You object? How'd you do it? Sleight of hand?
I ought to kill you.
Good you're fighting the impulse.
You park here while I move downstairs. When you come to, Craig, change your thinking.
I'll make a sincere effort.
I won't turn the gun around the next time.
There was no use trying to change my thinking. When I came to, the only thought in my head was how to get out of a locked closet. Get out before I died of suffocation. At headquarters, Trav Rogers was overjoyed at the lump on my head.
Craig, the violence means something.
My aching head.
It means there's life in a case that's been in the doldrums for years.
Again, I say, you hope.
Go to it, Craig.
What does that mean?
Find out what happened to Boxer Doyle and who did it to him.
Come again?
Now, Craig, don't be coy.
You want me to work up a case the police gave up on?
That's right.
On whose behalf? What client?
Me. You're representing me very confidentially. The department has a stake in it. Nothing less, say, than its honor. We've been pilloried by the press, sniped at by columnists, abused by 1,000 sports fans who love Boxer Doyle and who idolize his memory.
Let's see the file on Boxer Doyle.
No. Our files merely tell the story of a failure.
Then where do I start?
There are two important principles after Boxer Doyle himself. Mrs. Doyle and Sam Spiro. Spiro was Doyle's manager and close friend. Barry, I won't forget this favor.
Don't forget one other thing.
What's that?
My fee, client. Want to commit yourself now?
Why not? The best dinner in town, at 21. Steak, caviar, champagne. Corona cigars bigger than chimney stacks. All on me if you come through.
And if I flop?
Hot dogs and an orange drink. On you.
I'll take the proposition up with my ulcer. Mrs. Boxer Doyle, Wilma Doyle, had a henna bleach and the telltale look of an ex-showgirl, a little too old and frayed around the edges for the chorus line.
What's this visit about, Mr.
Craig, Barry Craig. I explained over the phone. I'm a police operative, wondering about the whereabouts of Boxer Doyle.
Isn't it a little late to be wondering?
Maybe. I'll concede that when I say hello to his corpse. But you talk to me.
I've done nothing but talk to the police for years.
But never to me.
I'm fed up talking. He's gone. He went out for a comic book one night and never came back.
Did he leave you comfortably fixed?
All the gold I could carry in my teeth. Doyle was a fast man with a buck. He even tried handing me cigar coupons for table money. Look around you, Copper, and tell me this dump reminds you of Buckingham Palace.
Almost. I missed the crystal chandeliers. An ex-world champ, Doyle made barrels of dough.
And salted it away where I couldn't touch it.
Who could and can?
Sam Spiro, his manager. Sam's got the power of attorney over everything Doyle owned, except me.
And that diamond belt you auctioned off the other night.
Doyle gave it to me in a weak moment.
All in all, there was no love lost between you and Boxer Doyle.
We fought all the time. Doyle scored KOs that don't appear in the records.
Why would he pick up and disappear?
Whams in his head. Toward the end of our happy marriage, Doyle was 90% off his rocker. I slept with a gun under my pillow in case he went berserk.
What had him down?
His career was behind him. He'd hung up his gloves.
The guy drops out of the world, and his deserted wife turns out to have a profit motive and an eager boyfriend with an itching palm. A situation like this pops an ugly word into my head. Murder. I finally located Sam Spiro in Kelleher's gymnasium. Collodion and arnica. The place smelled like a surgeon's office.
Watch that left.
Spiro was watching one of his pugs work out. Sam Spiro.
Whatever it is, saving, I'm busy.
Your boy will keep while we talk.
Look, I told you.
Hey, who are you? Barry Craig.
Process sergeant?
Confidential investigator.
Is that the same as a cop?
It is.
And say what you mean.
If you transfer your interest from your meal ticket a minute, I will.
Hey, I'm not under arrest.
Depends on what's on your conscience. Come on. Watching the kid will only aggravate you.
You think he's that bad?
His arms are too short. Come over where we can talk.
Make it snappy.
Okay. Where's the body buried?
Whose body?
Boxer Doyle.
What makes you think Doyle's dead?
I think you killed him so you could keep the dough he let you hold for him. Or you blew the dough in. The stock market, horses. So you knocked off Doyle to avoid an accounting and prosecution. When you stop hiding behind a counterfeit laugh...
Doyle's as alive as you.
Flattery won't help you.
What makes you so sure he's dead?
8 years. Where does a celebrity keep himself 8 years?
On an island.
What island?
Samoa.
Doing what?
Painting. He got fed up with people. He bought a paint box and a roll of canvas and swam to an island.
Where else does he keep himself?
On a mountaintop. He grew a beard and he's writing the story of his life.
He's in touch with you?
All the time. We're like Corsican brothers, Doyle and me. We communicate all the time. Give me a word I can't think of.
Telepathy.
That's it, telepathy. Every night, promptly 11 p.m., there's a message on my wavelength.
What does it say?
It says, Sam, why can't people mind their own business? Signed, Boxer.
How much loot of Doyle's are you holding?
I'll remember to count it sometime.
When's Doyle reappearing from wherever he is?
That message I ain't received yet. Now I gotta get back to my boy.
Yeah. Better go wipe his nose or he'll begin bawling for his mama. Over steak burgers and curlicue potatoes, I ran over what I had with Trav Rogers.
So Doyle's both alive and dead.
Depending on whose angle you see it from.
Doyle alive, but on the world, incognito somewhere. Keeps Spiro in charge of Doyle's assets.
And keeps Mrs. Doyle out in the cold. In a crisis, what do you bet Spyro even produces phony picture postcards from Doyle?
And Mrs. Doyle's calling Doyle dead for her own practical reasons.
Insurance, enforcing a widow's legal, accounting from Spyro.
Either one could have murdered Doyle and disposed of the body.
Either one, or their boyfriend Steve.
Or the mysterious Mooney.
Mooney puzzles me.
He was the gunman who originally did the dirty work?
For Wilma or Spyro?
Either one. And now Mooney's busy seeing that the case doesn't get off the ground, blow hot.
I could buy it if one thing didn't stick out.
What thing?
The diamond belt. Mooney's reason for the purchase.
There I'm stumped. Where do you go from here?
For a ride, I think.
A ride?
Parked on the street side of the plate glass. Eyeing me and waiting for me. But don't look now.
Who?
My shadow. The Eisenhower jacket.
Mooney.
I'm going out.
Nab him?
No. Give him all the rain he wants. I've got a feeling he's finally provoked enough to tell me something. But the risk, he could have killed me twice, but didn't. I'll leave the tip. The check's all yours, Lieutenant. I didn't wait to be coaxed to take a ride. I guessed you were waiting to chauffeur me, Mooney.
You've got nerve, Craig.
You've noticed, huh?
And gall.
You sure made a study of me. I won't even bother asking our destination. I'll trust you. Our destination turned out to be the home of a man whose shingle outside a big rambling estate read Dr. Otto Steiner. A round little nervous man, Steiner, with fluttering hands. It was plain to see that Steiner didn't relish the upcoming session.
Tell Craig about Boxer Doyle, Doc.
Tell Craig, yes. I treated Boxer Doyle.
Get to it, Doc. Tell Craig the condition Doyle was in.
Depressed to a manic state. His vitality, the splendid energies and physique that had carried him so far in his career.
Spell it out in a word, Doc.
Well, Doyle had a wish to self-destruction. He told me he had attempted his own life on 2 occasions. That is about all, I suppose.
That wraps it up.
Not so fast, Mooney. Doc, Doyle was in treatment when he disappeared?
Yes.
How long had you known Boxer Doyle?
Oh, a very long time, Mr. Craig. I was his personal physician and friend for a long time before his breakdown.
Let's get out of here, Craig.
Kind of a fast shuffle, Mooney. Is it deliberate?
I said let's get out of here.
Mooney tacked on a postscript to the doc's testimony over drinks in the nearest roadside tavern. A small beer for me and lots of drinks for Mooney, like a guy drowning a painful memory.
You heard the doc, Craig.
What were you to Doyle?
My name isn't Mooney. Barley. Trainer Barley.
Trainer Barley?
Fame rubs off. I was a ranking contender once until Doyle flattened me.
Sorry, I can quote you baseball batting averages and pitches.
When Doyle stopped me, I joined up with him. As Doyle's trainer. As Doyle's friend.
You were really close to Doyle, huh?
I worshiped the guy. When Doyle went, the book closed for me, too. Now you know why I bought in that belt.
Yeah, now I know.
Now you know why I didn't bid it in myself.
You didn't.
Okay, what's going on? Sorry about that. I left the place vacant for a while. These are Pringles. A little party size. 200 calories for this little thing. Jeez. How are these dogs doing? I see the mother's back with her big boobies. That's good stuff. I'm into it. I figured we can do some giveaways. You guys in the mood? Let's do some giveaways. Let me get the, hold on a second. All right, let's do some giveaways. All right. Here, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to need. Oh, I'm not set up for this. Hold on. Here we go. Giveaways. All right. Active chatters. Select who can participate. Regulars, moderators, chat members, viewers. That's fine. All of you guys can win. Activity timeout. With 15 minutes. Unique winners. Chat announcement. Okay. If you are a subscriber, you get a +3 chance of winning. Same with VIPs. I don't know who VIPs in this scenario are, but if you wish to participate, you must type things and say, I would like to participate. Or else the system won't know that it's you. The real question is, how do I get the codes to winners? All right. These are free codes. Let's see here. Okay, here's one of my favorite games of recent years. Cassette Beasts. Hold on. Let's see here. I guess I could... Oh, that's the dogs. Hold on. Let's take a look at that on Steam right now. Oh, hey, KT Data. Thank you for the subscription. You don't have to do that, man. Okay. Cassette Beasts. Yeah. Turn that down. As you can see, Cassette Beasts is this... it's a creature collector type game. Think Pokemon, but this really trippy art style, and you're collecting cassette tapes that are these creatures. Got this cool retro vibe going. I like this game a lot. I have this game. It's currently sitting at overwhelmingly positive. 96% reviews. It's very difficult in the overalls to get that score. So you know there must be something good about it. And I'm going to give you a key to this game if you win it. And I'm going to roll now for who wins it because enough people have been saying things to win. So here goes. I'm going to choose a winner. Oh, so how are we going to... We got to figure out how we're going to do this. If you win... Because I can't send you a DM through this. Let me think. I don't think YouTube has DMs. I don't think. Maybe they do. Have I tried? Yeah, I'll probably do a DM through Discord. That's probably the best way to do it. If you remember the Discord, frogpants.com/Discord, if you're already in there and you're part of the server, you can send me a DM I am Frog Pants on there. But you can only send it if you've won something. And it's the honor system a little bit, you know, you gotta do the thing. So here we go. We're gonna choose the winner for Cassette Beasts. And our winner is The Wraith 86. The Wraith 86. You have won. So The Wraith, send me a DM on Discord. And you're good. I'll hook you up. In fact, I'll watch for it right now. Let's make that the other rule. You got to do it in like 5 minutes or else I'll give it away to somebody else. See if I have you on here. Hey there. Okay. I have you. I just sent you a thing. Here comes your code. Put that into Steam, brother. All right, marking that one off. Oh, let's do a copy. This is a good one. Let's do a copy of Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. Amazing CRPG from last year. Or is it from 2023? Anyway, I love this game. Huge 40K fan. Fantastic game. Plays great on Steam Deck. Just a great game. Great controller stuff. Mouse and keyboard. Behind Baldur's Gate 3, I think this is like the best one. Oh, I should show it. Let's look at it. Warhammer 40K. Where is it? Warhammer 40K what? Rogue Trader. Looks a $50 game, man. Look at this thing. Flying your ships. Doing CCRPG, turn-based combat in the 40K universe. Tell me something you'd rather be doing than that. It's also reviewed well in the 80s. So, we're giving this one away. And we're doing it now. I'm going to go ahead and roll for it. If you are interested, you are already in this thing. Oh, it's Ceranex, we missed you in the Monday show. We're not used to not having all your titles. That was a weird thing to not have. All right, here we go. Choosing a winner for Rogue Trader on Steam. Here we go. And our winner is Ambassador Domo. Ambassador Domo is the winner. Ambassador Domo, I'm going to send you a DM. I already have your DM. And I'm sending you the code right now. Watch for it. Incoming. Mark that one off. Bam. There you go, brother. We're now the happy home for that. I am now going to do Wizard with a Gun. A $25 value. Very cool game. I have this game also. It is, how do I just... A hard game to explain. Action, adventure, sandbox, that kind of stuff. Very cool game. Amazing art style. Let's play a little video here if we can get some. Here we go. Awesome combat. I have this game too. It's very good. And Wizard with a Gun will go to Taxi Cab. Congratulations, Taxi Cab. You're the winner of Wizard with a Gun. Let's find you on here. I have you in DMs. Perfect. It's our first conversation in DMs. But there you go, Taxi Cab. Look at that mustache you got in your thing. That's awesome. What servers are you on? Oh, Daily Tech News Show and ours. Awesome. Okay. clues. All right, our next one is going to be a little different. We're going to do, hold on. Oh, those puppies in there. Find it. I'll be sending a physical package, a physical bit of winnings. The dog has awakened. Mother dog has awakened. It's adorable. Oh, getting up. Oh, the big boobies. They're heavy. Okay. I'm going to give away following 2023 sticker from TMS Vegas. Me and Brian Ibbett on the top of the Sphinx at the Luxor pointing. All right. Brian's in his little musical shirt, and I'm wearing a Zelda Triforce. Coming with that. Another smart I did, turned it into a die-cut sticker. A terminal. Classic terminal from the Fallout games. Based on one in the game, I hand drew that thing. Made a sticker out of it. You get that. Not leastly, a Frog Pants Plays sticker, which is the Frog Pants logo with him playing on an NES controller. Okay. Those you'd think would be enough, but you'll also receive the 2023. Well, I guess these are 2024. 2023. I think this might be the last one in possession. The TMS, Viva TMS Vegas 2023 logo for that one. Right? I put us up on top of what's her name? I can never remember. Vegas Vicky. All of this can be yours. This little package, this beautiful little package, shipped anywhere in the United States of America. Maybe beyond. I don't know how much the international is on this stuff. Maybe too much. But here comes your winnings. Let's do it. Choosing a winner. Oh, and the winner is Travis Crawford. Travis, happy to be doing that. I will have to get. I think I have your address, but I'll do it again just to make sure I have it. So let's see, Travis. Oops. TV's Travis. Hey, toss me your address and I will have this little fun pack out. I know you have some of this because you come to TMS Vegas, but hey man, free stuff, right? Okay. Back to a code. Let's get another code going. First, let's check on the dog. Well, got a couple puppies in the corner. No activity there so much. We still have a number of available eligible people here for the following, so let's get that going. What code are we going to do here? How about... Oh, I love this one. I have this game. Lil Gator Game. Now, you may think this is for kids. Okay? And one would understand if that's what you thought. That is not who this is for. It is a delightful platformer action-adventure thing that had me hooked all the way through. Wonderful little game. Let's take a look at that while we're here and see what it looks like here. Lil Gator. There he is. $20 value. Overwhelmingly positive. 99%. 100% recents. All-time 99. Guys, the game reminded me of Zelda Breath of the Wild, funny enough. Like, structure-wise. Without the breaking weapons. Game is very cool. So, anyway, I loved it. It's super cute, but, you know, that's not... Video games are video games. You know, who cares? Be a man. All right. That code will go to the following person. I am in the wrong effing place. There we go. Choosing a winner. Wham. Cruddlefish. Cruddlefish, you have won. Congratulations. Let's find you in here. There you are. We are already buddies in here, so this is easy. Man, this has been great so far. You guys are already part of this. All right, Cruddlefish, check your DMs on Discord. You now are the happy owner of a coat. Congratulations on your winnings there. All right, let's move down this list. We got some older stuff here that I want to try to move. I'm now going to do 3 codes to somebody all at once because these are slightly older but still good codes. These are let me get my camera up. This is Autonauts, The Uncertain, Last Quiet Day, and Fey Tactics. All 3 are yours if you are but a winner. If you haven't heard of these, they're fun little games. But they are a little older on the list, so we want to give you a little more benefit by giving you more, okay? And our winner for this 3-piece giveaway will be The Trickster. The Trickster. Congratulations, The Trickster. Let's see if I can find you. Gotta be in here, right? I've seen you on lots of stuff. Maybe I don't have you in Discord. Am I spelling it right? Hold on. I might be spelling this wrong. Darn it. Nope. I don't have you. So you need to reach out to me and I'll get you those 3. Reach out in the next 5 minutes or so. Just friend me. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're in here. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Grats, man. I'm sending you your codes now. There you go. All yours. Enjoy. All of these should work. I don't know any of the... None of these should have... There should be no expiry. Okay, let me just double check something real quick. Hold on to your butts. I'm going to do another 3-peat, I think. Another 3-fer. Give me just a moment. We'll just have one of these. Let's check on the dogs. Puppies. Look at them chilling. Don't you wish you were a dog right now? Okay. Hold on to your butts. All right, let's do Levelhead, Fury Unleashed, and Size Matters. I love Levelhead and Fury Unleashed. I haven't played Size Matters, but Levelhead and Fury Unleashed are some of my favorite. 2 of my favorites in a long time. Fury Unleashed is this amazing roguelike. I may play that tonight because I like that game so much. Never Forget, Never Surrender. All right, those 3 people, or those 3 games are going to... These are all on Steam, by the way. Hold on a minute. Close. Okay. Here we go. This will go to somebody brand new. There are no repeat winners today, I don't think. Cyrenix. Oh, man. I know you're ready for a good time. Cyrenix. Here you are, and there is your codes in Discord. Enjoy your game, my good man. Your games. All right. Going down the list. Let's do another 3-fer. Let's see. Chasm, Fluffy Horde, and Sword Legacy Omen. So we got Sword Legacy Omen, Fluffy Horde, and Chasm I'm sad to say I don't know what any of these are. I usually do. But someone's going to win these, and they are going to be Zoe Brings Bacon. Yes, that's right. Your favorite, you know her, you love her. It's Zoe Brings the Bacon. So we're going to put Zoe in here. I got her on Discord, of course. Zoe, those are your codes. Feel free to use them at your whim. All right. Let's do one more. Let's do Sonic Mania. That's a good Sonic game. The Spiral Scouts and Planet Alpha. Okay? So Sonic Mania, the Spiral Scouts, and Planet Alpha. Another three-peat. And that is going to... Bam. Gino McNew. Now, I don't think you... I may not have you in my list on Discord. Let me go check. Gino McNew. Or Geno McNew? Geno McNew. I don't see you. So send me a DM if you can do that. I'm Frog Pants. Should be able to add me. No problem if you're not already in there. I will accept you immediately. How's the teeth? Checking in with Dunaway. How's the teeth? Here we go. Direct messages. That probably means that we got a request, and it does. Accept DM from Gino. I love that we're all just... The assumption is, yep, we're all on Discord. Nobody questions it, right? I'm glad that that's the case today. All right, Gino, I'm sending this to you and a friend request if you are inclined. You don't have to be, but... congratulations to everybody there. We'll do more of this on other days. I got a lot of really... Yeah, we got to go through some of these older ones here, just so we can get them out there. Some great games in here. Oh, Mind Scanners. I love that one. Orbital Eraser's really good. Draw Slasher's really good. Kingdom Two Crowns is excellent. Dear Esther's great. Oh, man. Lots of good stuff coming. Okay. Oh, the puppies are waking up. Have we seen a dog take a dump yet? Because that'd be fun to see. Ooh, the Mechanicus 2 demo's out. Yes, we keep the passkey until link loads until you let us know. Then we can put an estimated date and automatic. I think we should make it active. Right now, we are considering opening tickets up in January, but not sure on the exact day and date yet. We'll get back to you on that ASAP, but it sounds like it is all set the way I thought. Okay, sorry. Nerdtacular stuff going on here. Thanks. We'll talk soon. Send. We really like the lady that we're working through on this. keep getting threats from somebody on my email, and they're more ridiculous every time I get them. I don't know what this person's deal is, but he's up in the night. Up in the night. Well. All right, let's see here. All right, close that. Report spam. Oh, I missed the dogs cuddling up. Damn it. That would have been a good thing to see. Instead, I'm looking at some guy's BS threat. I haven't had one in a while. It's been years. If I didn't seem nonchalant about it, it's because I don't know why. It's just weird to me. But it's usually somebody's like, actually, usually they just sound crazy. It's not even like for a real reason. And almost 1,000% of the time, it's about, or it's from somebody who is either tied to or somehow claims to be or came to an email associated with the instance. For some reason, it's always WoW people. So I live in a reality where some of my favorite people, my favorite human beings on this planet, are WoW people that I've met through all that. But some of the biggest weirdos and the strangest interactions and the funkiest, like, stuff like this, they're always from that side of things. Always. And this is someone who sent this via the instance email. He also sounds like a psychopath because he claims that we just recorded an episode of The Instance a couple of days ago, which we did not. Show's on hiatus, so I don't know what he's talking about. And I won't tell you what he's threatening, but what are you going to do? All right. Well, you know what? I take it back. I have another 3-peat to give out. Yeah, I didn't see this. Sorry. I got 3 more to give away. These are codes for Steam. Let's do it now. Few of you are still eligible, so here goes. Choosing a winner. Oh, I'll tell you who it is first. Red Solstice 2, great game. Nebuchadnezzar, amazing game. Love it. City Builder, Ancient City Builder, I love it. Huge fan. And Police Stories. I don't think I know that one. It's not the old one, is it? A remake of the old Police Stories games, like the point-and-click ones? Oh, no, those were called Police Quest. I don't know what this is. Anyway, that's going out to all 3 of them to Dragorno. Dragorno? Are we already friends on Discord? Dragorno? I don't see you. Send me a quick request. Oh, thanks for the thanks, Gino. No problem. Happy to do it. Oh, look at your cat, Domo. Sorry, Ambassador Domo just sent me his curled up cat. Look at that. That's like tribble form is what that is. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, let me close that. Let's see here. Nothing yet. Oh, excellent. Trickster, thanks. Or Trickster, thank you for letting me know. I'm glad they worked. I will send you a woot. Brian Dunaway writing me. What's he want?
Oh, man, I haven't seen this in decades. Let's bring you back to life. All right, moment of truth. Whoa, it fits. And so do I. Guess I'm fun size now.
Your voice sounds right, finally. He's using that Sora app. He sent me something funny. All 3 work. Good deal, Serenex. Good to hear. I'll type and hit enter. Thanks, buddy. Been way too long, man. Okay. All right. Am I still? Yeah, I'm waiting for a message from, who was it? Sorry, I'm lost track already. Gormo? We don't know if he's in. It's been 2 minutes. Is he still not in? No answer? Luke, I can give you an invite right now. Send me a DM on Twitter or on Discord, and I'll send you an invite to the Sora app. All right, Dragorno must have taken off. So we're going to re-roll. Okay, so we're re-rolling. We're 3 minutes into him being told he won, and we have no answer. So I'm going to give this 3-game package to Luke Sightwalker, who just happens to be sending me a DM anyway. These are all random, by the way. I'm not picking these. All right, Luke. Luke. Where are you, buddy? Hold on. Luke's site. Oh, are we not friends? I have a lot of Lukes, but I don't see you in there. Oh, Truddlefish. Glad you got it. Glad it worked, man. Thank you so much. So I don't have anything from Luke. I don't have you in here. You got to send me a thing. Okay, that's the deal. I'll give you a sec. No rush. If you'd rather email or something, I can do that too. So if anyone doesn't have a thing with this stuff. Okay, no worries. I'll get one of my invites while you're doing it. Pretty sure I can do that right from the web here. Hold on. Oh, maybe not. Haven't been on here in a couple of days. Let's see. I am behind. I gotta go see the nonsense you guys are making and putting me in. Oh my gosh, so stupid. All right, I'll get it off my phone. Okay. Check on the dogs. Like that. Oh, here comes Mama Dog. I got full boobies. Who's hungry? 4 invites. Share. Nope. 1 invite. Share. Copy code. All right. Luke is sending me. Luke, we really haven't had a DM before? Wild to me. All right. I just sent you your code for Sora. So you install the app from the App Store. You need an iPhone, by the way. There's no Android app yet. Although the web works, but I don't think you can apply the code. I think you have to have the app. Anyway, that's the code you use when they ask you for it. And then here come your game codes. Separately. If you know what I'm saying. Okay, there are your codes. You now are the owner of Red Solstice 2, Nebuchadnezzar, and Police Stories. Pretty awesome. Giveaways are fun, aren't they? Ah. Hold on. We got a problem here. What the hell happened? Hold on, I just lost. What the heck happened? Gather my windows. I just did something weird. Bring all to front. What did I do? Is it down here? Oh my gosh, I have borked something. Oh, it's over here. How did I end up over there? Oh my gosh, dude. Come on now. How did I do that? Hold on, I messed my windows up so bad. Where is it? Hidden somewhere? Oh, you dirty bastards. No, it's not even there. It's not there. Okay, well, I got to close Brave. Brave completely lost its mind. Show all windows. Oh, there it is. Ah, you bastards. All right. All right, you're all set. Apologies to those who entered who did not win, but we'll have more of these in the future. That I can promise you. Look, the mom is cleaning the dog. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Oh. It's adorable. I want puppies, man. What good is anything if you don't have a puppy? All right. I have to prep a show, so I'm going to put you a little bit on, not mute, but you're going to hear some more drama, radio stuff, and I'll be back. Stay tuned.
Didn't want to be identified as Trainer Barley. Didn't want any publicity on it. Sob stuff in the papers. The $64 question, mister. My advice still is, don't ask it, Craig. Do like I've been coaxing you all along. Cancel out, take a vacation. Forget Doyle. The $64 question, mister. You'll be stuck keeping a secret. Maybe. You blab what I tell you. Make like a cop, disgrace Doyle, and I'll kill you. Doyle tried twice, the doc said. There was a third try. You're saying that Boxer Doyle committed suicide? Right in front of me. On a cabin cruiser fishing off the Florida Keys. Doyle was better, I thought. Laughing, cracking jokes, working on a suntan. I took my eyes off him. He went over the side. Period. 6 hours later, I found him washed against the rocks. I buried him at sea in the middle of the night. Your reason? What do you think? Disgrace. Your word, disgrace. Suicide was a disgrace. Doyle was a heroic legend. You didn't want any tarnish on it. Not then or now. So close your file on Doyle, Craig, and live. Come on, I'll drive you back to town. No, thanks. I'll stick around here for a while. Way out here, what for? Tie on a bun, maybe, like you did. What are you up to, Craig? I could be sad and sentimental, like you're sad and sentimental. Good night, mister. When Trainer Barley tore himself away, I got on the phone. Headquarters, relay this message to Lieutenant Trav Rogers and quick. He's to meet Barry Craig at Dr. Otto Steiner's in Wentmore, out in Nassau County, as fast as he can make it.
This is Mr. T's Halloween trick-or-treat room.
I got to meet Boxer Doyle in the flesh. Gentlemen, this is Boxer Doyle.
What about that man?
A shrunken man. Half as big as the sports world remembered him.
He stuck his finger in the end of your what?
Would you shut up?
To his surroundings.
You can eat
Deaf to our voices. Around
Horse
his waist
manure.
was a diamond belt held in place by pins.
This was the secret
This is Mr.
kind of body risked his life to keep.
And Sam Sparrow. Only his wife knew nothing. A rare disease of the spine.
I can definitely see why you like it.
Doyle fell away bit by bit.
Let's test the ship's phasers.
How long, Doctor?
Not long. He has nothing left. Only his magnificent fighting heart. Trev.
Yes, Craig.
When the story gets out, I'm taking over. As crazy fanatic as Trainer Barley. Any tarnish on the legend of a great champ, I'll break heads. Good night, folks. See you next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, the American Broadcasting Company brings to its entire network
Joey
one of
Wendy.
radio's most unusual programs.
Joey Wendy, you all right?
Pat Novak, For Hire.
Pat Novak.
Sure. I'm Pat Novak. For hire. That's what the sign out in front of my office says. Pat Novak for hire. You gotta put it in block letters because down on the waterfront in San Francisco, there's a price tag on everything. You gotta do that or marry a rich widow. I don't like to work that hard, so I rent boats and do anything else that's cash and carry. Oh, it's all right if you don't mind trouble, because that's one thing you can't duck. It's like trying to dance the minuet in skis. And the best trouble always looks good from the outside. You're all smiles and feel like a kid opening a hand grenade under the Christmas tree. I found that out Tuesday night. It was around 7 o'clock. I was getting ready to close the office when this little guy showed up. He was about the size of a golf bag with arms. And if he had a cigar box, he could see over a pool table. He walked up to the desk and started talking in a voice that made you think he was trying to put Lily Pons out of work.
Hello, you Novak?
You're doing all right so far. What's on your mind?
I'm Jackie Gregg. You heard of me, huh?
You're the shy type, I know.
I'm Jackie Gregg, the jockey. You heard of me, huh?
All right, now I heard of you. Put the show on the road.
I'm looking for a horse. You want to find me a horse?
Yeah, I breed 'em in the back room. What color do you want?
You're so tough I gotta take that from you?
Calm down before you wind up in a boys' choir. If you got anything to sell, put it on the line or beat it.
I'm riding a horse tomorrow.
What did that
called
mean,
Sweet Lady.
boys' choir?
She's disappeared.
She's not here.
I'm supposed to ride the 6th race with her tomorrow at the Bonanza Handicap, and she's gone.
All right, she's gone. Maybe your horse likes to go out at night. I haven't seen her. Get to the point.
I'll give you $200 to find that horse. Somebody took her in a van. I trailed her down here at the waterfront.
But you lost him up at the ferry building.
That's right. Something funny's going on. My mount disappeared, and you gotta find her.
This is a big waterfront, and where's the $200?
You'll get that all right. Down by Pier 19. The van turned in. Think you can find Fleet Lady?
I don't know. Who owns her?
Woman named Sybil Thornton. She's mixed up, I think.
Yeah. Why steal your own horse?
I don't know. Run a ringer, maybe.
That's a tough trick.
This woman's got some good ones. You want the $200?
Yeah. How are the odds?
What's the difference? You gonna open a book? You better take the $200 now.
Yeah, the dough will keep. You sound frightened, Junior.
And you sound nosy. Here's the $200. I want you to find the horse. You let me know at the Kingston Hotel, huh?
Sure.
And if you don't find anything around the waterfront, maybe you better try the track. Ask around there.
Yeah. By the way, how do you fit in? How come you got $200 interest in that horse?
Yeah,
Maybe
what's
I
going
love
on,
horses.
say?
What do you care if maybe I love horses?
I don't. A guy like you's got to love something.
They're such dicks to each other. Get on the road, say. Yeah.
A jockey in search of a horse. There's something phony about the whole thing. I had the $200, but I didn't feel good. It was like a guy stealing a murder gun to help out on a scrap metal drive.
A murder gun.
Well, after the little guy left, I closed the office and started to hit the docks, but it didn't work out. You know, you can buy good whiskey these days, so you feel funny walking up to some guy on the pier and asking, "Have you seen a racehorse around here, mister?" By 9, I was sure the horse wasn't around, so I borrowed a car and drove out to the track. I found out where Sybil Thornton's horses were quartered and headed down that way. It was pretty dark, so when I bumped into her, all I got was a vague outline. She had a good-looking vague outline.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Good-looking vague outline.
I'm full of regrets, too. Should we try it again?
But you're a little mixed up in your animals. They keep horses here.
You don't seem to mind.
No, you lean nicely, but you'd probably feel safer with a platform.
Well, we try this again when I've had 3 good meals. That's a horse.
Yes, I know. In fact, I own her.
I see. That'd make you Sybil Thornton.
Yes, what would it make you?
A guy named Pat Novak looking for your horse. I was hired in the waterfront to find her.
My, they grow big on the waterfront. You must get a lot of sun. By the way, is Fleet Lady missing?
Your jockey says she is. That's why I'm snooping around.
Didn't know he had any friends.
He's got a checkbook. How about Fleet Lady? Is she tucked in bed?
Yes.
Well, let's take a look, huh?
Find it very dull, Mr. Novak.
Yeah, that's what they said to Anthony. Let's see the horse.
Suit yourself. She's down this way.
Okay.
I'm doing this out of the bigness of my heart. I think you're wasting my generosity, Mr. Novak.
Now, don't use it all this trip.
It's from the stable. Come on. Down about here.
Foley work. Foley.
Here. There's a flashlight on the wall.
All right.
Ah, shit.
Poor thing.
Screwed up.
Two horses die broke, too. Who is it? Fleet Lady?
Yes. Are you satisfied?
No, I'm going to ring up headquarters.
No.
You crazy.
Then I'm going to call Jackie Gregg and tell him his hunch paid off.
I wouldn't do that, Mr. Novak.
Stop kidding me, sweetheart. She didn't get killed in a fight with another horse. Gregg figured somebody was tilting the machine. That's why Fleet Lady's dead. That's why I'm going to call headquarters.
Suit yourself, but remember what happened
He's
to Fleet
so
Lady.
over the
Getting
top.
tough, Angel.
No. You just wouldn't look
I
over
love
the
him.
saddle, Mr. Novak.
This was considered. This was like a hard edge back then, right? Like this was like watching Breaking Bad or something. It's like, oh.
Well, I watched her as she turned and walked out of there. It was the kind of a walk that makes you flip the calendar and find out how far away spring is. I looked around a while, but it didn't do any good. The place was full of doors, so whoever killed Fleet Lady got out easy, like a rumor at a church picnic. I closed the door and went down the line to call headquarters. As I stood in there talking, I saw Sybil Thornton drive away. It was a long convertible with red asbestos seat covers. After I called headquarters, I went back and waited near the stable. About a half hour later, a police car pulled up, and when I saw who got out, I began to get unhappy, like a three-legged man in a ballet school. It was Hellman from Homicide, and he had a squad with him.
It's so dumb, dude. These things you say.
I'll talk to him.
Hello, Novak. Where's your trainer?
Your boys get paid to laugh at you, Hellman. I don't.
Yeah, where's the horse?
What are you doing on the case?
I came for the ride. You mind, Novak?
No, I just wondered if they wised up downtown.
Huh?
Because you could find a dead horse, Hellman. If they staked it out in the middle of Market Street, you'd find it before long.
I'll try this time. Where is it?
Stall 18 over there.
Keep an eye on him, boys. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
see? Yeah. I got no time for this, Sam.
Yeah, the one with the teeth like yours.
You better shut up, Novak.
Don't get jumpy. You haven't seen the horse.
Just shut up, huh?
It wasn't going to be much of a conversation anyway.
What color horse was that, Novak?
What do you mean? Take a look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I just took a look. It's a smart horse, Novak.
What?
That's right. That dead horse in there is wearing a double-breasted suit.
Hellman got the message straight. I walked in and took a look. Jackie Gregg was lying there on the floor as dead as last year's love. The sickness didn't show until we rolled him over on his stomach. Somebody had gone duck hunting in the middle of his back. I began to feel a little sick myself, and I was ready to send out for the same gun when Hellman started to talk.
You forgot to mention the guy when you phoned headquarters.
He wasn't there. I was in here before, and the guy wasn't around.
What was he doing under the horse?
I don't know. Hellman maybe he crawled out of a crack. I don't know. There were 2 shots. I came
I
in
don't
and found the
know.
horse.
I don't know what's going
The horse.
on.
You're trying to tell me the horse shot back? Who is he?
A guy by the name of Jackie Gregg. He gave me $200 to find a missing horse.
Yeah.
A horse called Fleet Lady running into Mars Handicap. This is the end of the line.
How do you know it's the same one?
I don't. Maybe you got to be a horse to tell. Why don't you ask one of your boys? Yeah, your boy's real tough. Call him off, Hellman.
He's nasty. We all hate him, Novak.
It's all right. I'll put it on your bill, Hellman.
That's good. You can write it up at headquarters.
Hellman, you ought to rent an idiot. The heavy thinking's too much for you.
I can piece this together. We come out here and find a dead man with you kicking up dust 40 feet away.
Look, Hillman, I didn't kill the guy and call up headquarters. I know they're bad in homicide, but I'm not that big-hearted.
We got a spare hook for you, Novak. That's where you stay until somebody gets you off.
Well, you can start out with Sybil Thornton.
Another horse?
She's got the speed for it. Look her up. She owns Fleet Lady, and she was dashing around in the dark here playing easy to get.
I'll look her up.
You better leave
I'll
the
look
boys
her up.
behind.
See?
After all, she's only a woman. When you see her, ask her about that van down on the waterfront and what she was doing before I made that phone call.
I'll tag all the bases. Don't worry, Junior. And if things fit together, you'll both be in the jug. I'll see you later. I got work to do.
Yeah, it's getting late. You better put the boys back in the cage. I began to worry after Hellman left. There was no murder gun, and he didn't have too much to go.
Hang on, I got to check a trailer. All right. I got to record this. Hold on. Hold on.
Elvira.
Hello, darling. It's me again, yours truly, Elvira. A gal with the enormous, ratings. Well, that's our show. I hope you enjoyed watching it.
All right. That's good enough.
On, but there was no one else wanted my job. Oh, I knew the girl was going to have an alibi, and I was the last guy that Jackie Gregg had seen.
Hello,
I had
darling.
about as much
It's
chance
me
as a
again
fat girl at
watching
a
it.
Princeton prom. Hellman didn't like me, and he was a
Hello,
smart cop with a disposition like a ton of rhubarb. Well, I had to start right from scratch. I felt like Adam the first morning he woke up. So I looked up a guy named Jocko Madigan, an ex-doctor and a boozer who will give you a lift if you show him where the stirrups are. Oh, he's a good guy, but he thinks all food makes a gurgle.
Evil.
I hit all the bars and finally found him up at Maggie Nielsen's apartment. She's a good-looking voice that lives up on the hill, and Jocko was working his way into her liquor supply.
Hello, Patsy. You're just in time to join me for my first drink of the evening, or one of my first, at least.
Yeah, I see.
Maggie's not here, but I found her whiskey. It was in plain sight, locked in the closet under some news.
Hold on, one more here.
Much as I did. Oh, boy. I mean, could you believe that cheesy-looking monster? Looked like Gumby on steroids.
Good enough. I needed another little clip.
Newspapers.
All right, Jocko, when are you going to sober up?
Oh, I'd planned to do it briefly on April 1st, when the rest of the world plays the fool also.
Look, I'm in trouble, Jocko. You got to help me.
Good. I've a special bottle I use to forget your trouble.
Look, stop caressing that jug and listen to me. I'm in a jam.
Patsy, there's nothing in nature so sad as a half-empty bottle. It's like a broken vow or an unfulfilled promise in the skies, a falling star almost.
All right, Jocko.
A falling star, and you shrug it off, never realizing that a whole world is ended
like
at that
Gumby on
moment.
steroids.
100 million dreams, maybe, and you watch it fall and make an asinine wish. That's all the good it does
Asinine.
a star to fall. It gives some kid a chance to wish for a bicycle.
You all finished now, Jocko?
Yes. What kind of trouble? Anything I could aggravate?
I'm mixed up out at the track. A guy by the name of Jackie Gregg is dead, and I don't look good.
Hellman?
Yeah. The guy's a jockey, and he hired me to find a horse named Fleet Lady.
Fleet Lady.
The horse and the jockey ran a dead heat, but there's something funny about the whole deal.
Did you talk to the jockey?
No, not enough.
Patsy, you've got to break yourself of the habit of waiting until people are dead before you think of a question.
Jocko, I want you to hit all the horse rooms. Find out what you can about the 6th race tomorrow. It's the Bonanza Handicap. Now hurry up, will you?
If it's the 6th race, why can't we wait a while?
Start now. Get everything you can and call me. I'll leave a message at your place.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Maybe up to see the girl.
Oh, Patsy, you're going to be waving at the hangman's wife when they spring the trap door.
I gotta see her. She owns Fleet Lady.
Well, why don't I see her?
She's got a stake somewhere, and I got a lot of questions. What could you do up there?
Ah, yes. If it weren't an academic question, I'd argue the point.
Oh, it looked like a bum deal right from the start.
Patsy, you have the instinct for recognizing trouble, but not the intelligence to duck it.
Save your breath, will you?
You're like a man walking under a scaffold on a building. You realize it may crash down and kill you, but instead of hugging the building where you can't get hurt, like every other dope, you scurry for the edge of the sidewalk where you're bound to get hit if it falls.
Jocko, will you get out to those horse parlors? I need facts, not fables. Now give me a hand.
All right. Give my love to Fleet Lady.
Her name's Sybil Thornton.
I'll bet I'm not far wrong. Good night, lover.
After I left Jocko, I went to the Chronicle morgue and looked up the NBC program director, Paul Stengel. We pulled out the clips on Sybil Thornton. They were nice and fat because she'd been to Reno 4 times and hadn't broke training for years. She'd been traded around more than a Red Sox pitcher. The clipping said she was 32.
What?
There were a lot of pictures. And from her eyes, you got the idea she was around 35. But there were arguments the other way, too. Well, there weren't any stories on her for the last few
What
months.
is he
Just a few
talking
items
about,
from the
dude?
columns. They all said the same thing. She was hitting the night spots with a gambler named Rudy Hauser. There were pictures of him, too. Now, he would look good in a cave with heavy curtains. I asked Paul. He said Hauser had a gambling place out on Geary, so I took a cab out there. For $10, the guy at the door said Sybil Thornton had left the place an hour ago. That made me feel good. When Hauser opened the door to his office, I lost the glow.
Yeah? What's with you?
I got a problem.
You got the wrong door.
Well, you can't get any tougher, so I'm coming in.
Yeah, suit yourself. I never throw anybody out until I'm sure they've lost all their money. What's on your mind?
A horse named Fleet Lady. She disappeared at 7 o'clock tonight.
You check under the rug, I'll try the cabin.
She got back.
All right, I got to play something and record it. Hold on.
Just in time to greet somebody's Gunson.
If I say no, will you go out and lose your money like a good boy?
Fleet Lady was owned by a gal named Sybil Thornton. The columns say you're number 5 on her list.
What is he talking about? The whiskey's too good.
Also, Little Bird says she was in your office an hour ago.
That's right. She said your name's Novak.
Yeah.
Next time you got a bombshell, give it a test run.
With Fleet Lady dead, your money's going to look real good in the 6 tomorrow.
Well, it makes you think the gal would throw a race.
For the same reason she goes out with you?
Huh?
When a gal takes a Great Dane like you out in public, it generally means the guy's a few bucks ahead of her.
You want to fight the team now, Novak?
Mm-hmm.
And just remember, sometimes you can't be right and a gentleman, too.
Yeah. I hope that's the way you feel when they pick you up for Jackie Gregg's murder.
Huh?
Oh, you do a real nice double take, mister. The jockey checked out with a horse.
I didn't know that, Novak.
Yeah, with no brains, you built this gambling club.
I didn't know he was dead. If I told you that, Novak, I'd meant it. He's all right for a little punk.
Yeah, see, yeah. Yeah, see.
I'm sorry he's dead.
So's he. I'll see you later, Hauser. I got to nose around and find out where you were tonight.
Yeah. You seem all right, Novak. So I'll tell you. If you got any dough left when you leave my table, it's bet it on a horse named Fleet Lady in the 6th race tomorrow.
Do you always bet on a dead horse?
You got the tip. Use it or bury it, but don't loan it out.
Oh, the case was a regular grab bag when I walked out of Hauser's office. I began to tick off the things that didn't add up. First on the list was that van down on the waterfront. If it was Fleet Lady, who got shot in the stable? If it was the ringer, that meant Fleet Lady would run tomorrow. Oh, I couldn't figure out why Hauser was so sure she'd win. An idea kept racing around the back of my mind like an ant in a cookie factory. Jackie Gregg lied about that van down on the waterfront, but why?
Oh, you know, it'd be fun. Somebody needs to go. I don't have time for this. Somebody should go and do a supercut of every one of those dumb things he says. Like an ant crawling around a cookie factory or whatever he said. He says like 400 of these, and they're all amazing, and I feel like I'm gonna remember none of them. Someone supercut that. All right, thanks. Hey, that's the big use for AI. Let's get that going.
Not to bail me out of the poorhouse with $200. Oh, I got part of the answer when I stopped with the pay telephone and called Hellman.
Yeah, Hellman talking.
This is Novak. I got some news.
You have to put it on the back page.
What do you got?
Your friend Jackie Great had some love life.
Well, there's a chance for you, Hellman. Who's the girl, Sybil Thornton?
Yeah, we found her picture in his wallet, the gooey kind.
I bet you stole it for long train rides. What time did he die?
The right fit for you between 9 and 10 o'clock. 2 shots from a 32 caliber pistol.
How about the horse?
45 caliber.
2 people. It's getting involved.
Maybe, maybe not. You got 2
Maybe.
hands, Novak.
Look up a guy named Rudy Hauser. He's got a joint out on Geary Street.
I got enough friends. You look him up.
Right,
I did.
Travis?
He's still
Oh, my
talking about
gosh.
Fleet Lady in tomorrow's race.
All right, maybe he's sentimental.
I would love it. Who are the puppies? I don't know. It's just a live stream of puppies. Just thought it'd be fun to look at. That's the mom. While I get work done. So it's not you know, you don't have to stare just at me. Everything this guy says, though, it's so stupid, so bad.
Look, Novak, I'll pick out my own work. I don't need free help from you.
Yeah, see?
Jackie Gregg paid $200 and look what he got.
Yeah.
Suit yourself, but Rudy Hauser and that gal are close friends.
Yeah?
Like two-part harmony in a telephone booth. Get off the dime, Hellman. Hauser's got that gal in his hip pocket. She owns Fleet Lady, and he's betting her to win.
You're trying hard, Novak.
It's got to be a slow field to lose to a dead horse. Wake up, Hellman. You couldn't smell a rat in a basement full of cheese.
I did all right in your apartment.
Goes again.
That 32 caliber pistol.
One
we
after
found at
another,
your
man.
place. See you later.
Well, I wasn't too worried about that. Hellman's smart enough to know a phony plant. I began to think about that 32 caliber pistol. It's a woman's weapon. Well, that doesn't prove anything. So's
Stop.
a bread knife if she's in a bad mood. Must have been about midnight when I got to Sybil Thornton's place. She was wearing black lounging pajamas tied tight around a slim waist.
Hubba,
She looked
hubba.
like a wasp with a nice sting. And she had company.
Come in, Mr. Novak.
Yeah.
It's so
Mr. Novak, this is Ronnie Stark.
Hello, Novak.
Yeah.
Well, he's not very friendly, Sybil.
He's just parting because they're going to arrest him for Jackie's murder.
How do you like Hellman?
You've known him longer.
Yeah. Somebody left the murder gun up at my place. Where you been all night?
Please, Mr. Novak, you're embarrassing Ronnie.
That's right. I'm blushing, and it's not the whiskey, Novak.
I see.
You must stay longer,
I
Ronnie.
see.
She's persuasive, huh, Novak? See you tomorrow.
You won't forget, Ronnie.
No, I won't forget.
Yeah, don't forget
I'm betting
about
on
it.
you, Novak.
Listen here, see? Yeah, see?
What won't he forget?
Yeah.
Mr. Novak, I
Who
hope
knows?
nobody ever asks you that question.
No, see?
You don't want to talk about putting that gun in my apartment?
No.
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 Let's talk about Rudy Hauser.
Yeah.
Then.
Hey,
Your
Rudy.
meat grinder friend. We just had a good talk, and he opened up a new road.
What'd you tell him?
Don't break a spring. He's all right.
Don't break a
Can you
spring.
do me a favor, Patsy?
Like not talking to Hauser anymore?
That's right. Won't do you any good, Patsy. It'll do me a lot of good.
How's he going to know which horse got killed? I'll bet you lied to him, Angel.
It's my apple cart, Patsy. Leave it alone.
Sure. But play your hand right.
My name was Patrick or Pat, you know, any of those. People calling me Patsy, freaking F that.
Baby, because I'm going to watch your cards, and if you got one that says Jackie Gregg, I'm going to call you the hard way.
Patsy, you nice beast. I really think you would. Sit down.
Yeah.
A drink?
No,
Do you good.
not right now.
Well, you've read the book.
Just a couple of chapters.
I bet they're the right ones.
You better watch out, baby. I may be a long shot.
Well, you care as long as I bet.
I don't.
That's good. I didn't think you'd mind.
Aren't you beginning to crowd the beachhead?
Don't be a sissy, Patsy. You can't live forever.
A sissy.
All right, Angel. It's time to wire the folks.
Mr. Novak, just wait until you know me better.
Jeez.
That's for me. I left the number.
It's your fault, then.
Yeah.
Hello, Patsy.
What'd you find out, Jocko?
Not much. Nobody seems to care about the sixth race.
I care about it.
Oh, that's because you killed one of the jockeys. The rest of the people have a more casual interest.
How do the odds run?
Oh, no heavy favorites. Vinair and Sleepy Time Gal figure to be the best at around 5 to 1.
What about Fleet Lady?
Down the line somewhere. I talked to one fellow. He says she's a dog and couldn't beat a paralytic goose over 100 yards.
Yeah, what else?
Well, that's all.
What do you mean, that's all? Start digging, Jocko. We're not getting any place.
Not even at your end?
Huh?
I counted on you to
Start
do better
digging,
than
Jocko.
that. Good night, lover.
On the way home, I bought the morning papers. There was no story on Jackie Gregg, no details, and most of the story was a statement by Hellman on Hellman. There was no mention of Fleet Lady, and at 1 o'clock in the morning, there was nothing I could do but roll into bed. I woke up about 9, called Jocko. It was like sending a message out to the Farallones by Indian Runner. He just muttered and said he'd meet me out at the track. Well, I had to have some more dope, so I called Ira Snow. He calls the races and bets on them. The way he does it, a horse is a real beast of burden. He was playing elf when I got him on the wire.
Yeah.
Ira, this is Novak. What do you know about the Bonanza handicap?
It's a horse race.
Now, you're funny. What about the field? Are the horses any good?
For hamburgers, maybe. Nothing else.
How about Fleet Lady?
Eastern track. Nobody knows.
Would she be worth a heavy plunge?
Yeah, if you want to be a monk. What's this all about?
Ira, I'm in trouble. How about a fix? Could they run a ringer in on Fleet Lady?
Yeah, it's been done before, but it ain't easy.
That's what I figured. How's Rudy Hauser on horses?
He ain't. He got burned a long time ago. He never bets.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Look, Novak, I know every guy in town that's got the itch. Rudy Hauser, no.
You know a guy named Ronnie Stark?
Sure, he runs a book. Why?
Nothing. May see you at the track. I'm going to make a bet.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'll tell the horses.
Well, that left me in a hole. If Ira was right, Rudy Hauser on Fleet Lady didn't make a bit of sense. I got out to the track about 2:30. Jocko was there, and Hellman was wandering around up in the grandstand where they couldn't push him into a starting gate. Sybil Thornton waved from her
Hey,
box
guys,
as
this
I
is
walked
Tony
by to
from
get a better shot at the
Minnesota.
starting line for the 6th. They were almost at the post when Jocko came back from the betting window.
Well, Patsy, I bet $2 on a horse called Scotch Victory. It seemed like a good omen.
Yeah.
I saw your
Hey,
friend
guys,
Rudy
this is-
Hauser at the window.
Huh?
He was pouring money down on the favorites to win.
Well, that's why the odds have gone down on Vin Air and Sleepy Time Gal. Look at that board, will you?
Yeah, Fleet Lady's gone all the way up to 12-1.
Yeah, from 8-1, all the way up.
Maybe the word got around she's dead.
No, that's the funny part. She's down there. See, number 3 on the rail. Not a peep out of anybody.
is going to the front by 1 length. Sleepy Time Gal by a head. Fleet Lady between horses is running third by 1 length. On the outside, it's Vin Air and Old Soldier. Going into the clubhouse turn, it's Hot Weather by 2 lengths. Sleepy Time Gal
Hot Weather? You'd name your horse Hot Weather?
by a half length. Fleet Lady is moving up on the outside. It's Vin Air fourth by 1 length. And Old Soldier. Down the back stretch, it's Hot Weather by 2 lengths. Fleet Lady moving up on the outside is now second by 1 length.
She runs well for a ghost.
Yeah.
Rudy Hauser'd better hurry up or he won't see much.
What?
He better hurry. He left the track 10 minutes ago.
Huh? Are you sure, Jocko?
Yes, I heard him tell someone he had to make a phone call just before the betting closed.
Well, Jocko, you're a sweetheart.
Oh, I like to think
Come on, let's go to that stable.
The race isn't over.
It was over 5 minutes ago.
Well, how about my $2?
Come on, will you? There's only one person who won't try to fix a horse race. That's a horse. Well, I knew there was going to be trouble fast. The horses were just coming under the wire when I waved to Hellman and started for the stable. When we got there, Sybil Thornton was clearing out like a fire sale.
I'm in a hurry, Patsy, darling. Let me by.
Now, you made a bad play, Angel. Stick
Let me
around.
by, Patsy.
You heard him, lady. Stick around. Thanks, copper. I'll take charge.
That's a big gun, Hauser.
I got a big beef.
I
Let
got
me
a
drop
big
100
beef.
grand.
It's your idea, Rudy.
Not this way. You let me drop 100 grand because you ran Fleet Lady.
The program said Fleet Lady, and that's who ran.
I brought those odds into line at the window. My other 80 looked bad on Fleet Lady. You didn't stay to watch her trail the field.
All right, I didn't stay. You lost your 100 grand. You killed the ringer. You were a smart big shot who was going to sew up the race.
You ran Fleet Lady and cost me 100 grand. All right, cop, I'll move away from her. Over this way, Sybil.
No, don't let him do it, Patsy.
I want to see how tough you are.
Come on, Sybil. Let's you and me move against the stall.
Watch out, Hauser.
You're backing into the horse. Grab the horse, Novak. He's going to trample him.
You grab him. It's your idea.
See, Dan,
Yeah. You should have learned the first time you can't beat the horses.
That's a bum joke, Novak.
A bum
I guess
joke.
it is.
Now that we're all here, who do we book for Jackie Gregg's murder?
I'll answer that, friend.
Who's this guy?
It's one you missed, Hellman. Hello, Stark.
I Novak. Well, what are you waiting for, Sybil? Tell the man you killed Jackie Gregg.
had enough trouble today, Ronnie.
Now, you got more coming. Well, you figured it out yet, Novak?
Hauser dumped his 80 grand on you.
That's right. It's a lot of spending money.
Wait a minute. Ronnie, I don't like this.
A
You
whole
get your
lot
half,
of
baby. I'm
spending
gonna write on an
money.
IOU. When they book you for murder and the vote's in, you can't use it.
Wouldn't do a thing like
All
that,
right.
Ronnie.
A dead girl can't.
Play Retro is prepped. TMS is prepped. What else even is there? Carter, you over there? Who were you on the mic with earlier? Lame. Just kidding. That's fine. I am going to roll over into something now. I promised myself I would do this today. There's not enough time, though. I want to... here, let me find it. I wanted to stream... Excuse me. Pull it up here real quick. Let's see here. It is The Exit 8. The Exit 8. You guys familiar with this? So, it's a horror game. Well, let's see. Let me find the description. You are trapped in an endless underground passageway. Observe your surroundings carefully to reach the Exit 8. It's very good reviews. It was on sale for even less than it already is, which I think it was like $3 or something. I thought this would be a fun one for stream that isn't like mainline horror like John and I are doing. It's very liminal spaces, kind of. It's like you're at a transit station or something in Asia, I guess. And apparently things get real weird. Maybe not scary. Like it's less of a horror game and more of like a psychological thing that messes with you. Well, that's literally the tag. Psychological horror, but this is what it looks like. Color me interested. I want to. Well, I got it, so I have to try it. Oh, see, he's just looping now. So that's what I think. Oh, that guy's moving weird. Ooh. Anyway, I got it on sale. Decided to check it out. Don't turn back. If you find anomalies, turn back immediately. Don't overlook anomalies. Anyway, I got it. We'll try it. I was going to do it today, but I didn't realize it was almost 5. Got some crap I got to go do for my wife. So I'm going to go do that. And maybe we'll play that tomorrow. I don't know. Why not? I'm not here to tell you that we couldn't play this tomorrow. In between things, you know. I have a chunk of time between TMS and Play Retro tomorrow. Maybe we could do that. I got some other stuff I got to do, but I got time for that too. I got time for all this. Thanks for hanging out and helping me test this today. I think it's fun, and I think I'm going to do it more often. I like it. Even when I'm just chilling and working, you guys just are there, you know? Is that a weird thing to like that? I don't know. I like it. Oh, man, we didn't get one super chat this entire time. Man, that's sad, guys. All right, well, nonetheless and notwithstanding, we'll do this a little later. Okay? Okay. Been great talking to you all. Trying to find the volume. There it is. All right. Whoops. Nope, that ain't it. There it is. Bye, everybody. Be good. Oh, let's hear this again. Well, yeah, this is it. In this